Not me.
Now I've just hit record, so now when they go and watch the VOD, they won't see that I just said.
Oh my god,
This guy's
this is
nasty.
crazy.
Listen, this is the best collective of guys to create content.
Besides.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you got 3 letters that make up your name. I don't care if you got some numbers and you're supposed to be hype, but you're really calm in your name. Come on now.
Oh shit.
Some bros talk about some clowns. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
okay.
these are.
He doubles
This
down.
is where
doubles
you
down.
want to be.
I'm not. This is the place to be, but
This
do
is
we
where
have
you
to-
want to be.
The ends, the meat.
The
Continue.
meat.
The means.
Hey, but what they don't understand is if it means we get ends, I'm willing to do it.
Oh my god.
He's heating up.
Oh my god.
He's heating up. He's heating up.
You understand?
He's heating up.
I understand, man.
He's
warming up. He's trying to get the souls level.
He definitely is.
He's heating up.
Look at him.
And to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I found the key, right? I found the key. I don't have to yell anymore.
Okay.
I don't have to yell anymore. I just gotta say things that get people going. I just gotta say things that make sense.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
Right? Follow that up with some gunshots. Give them a good one-liner. And then we got the people going.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Right? Am I wrong?
You are
You're
not
right,
wrong.
man. You're right,
Not
man.
wrong.
You're right, man.
Golly. Now listen. We've been on a mission.
Position.
I got the apron on and I'm really in the kitchen, right? I'm cooking up. I'm not doing no dishes, right?
Right. Hell dishes.
I've got the recipe for those that have been testing me. You can't mess with B. What's going on, B Souls? How you doing today?
I'm good, man. Best upcoming streamer on Twitch, man. Come on, bro. Follow the boy on Twitch. You see what I'm saying? We were streaming 5 times last week. We'll make it forward to this week. I ain't gonna lie. 5 is crazy. But we'll slow down a little bit.
5 is kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
5 is crazy.
Now I got the one and only. He's your big homie.
He's heating up.
I'm ready. I ain't gonna lie. Because what comes after this is crazy, right? Not the little one, huh? Big Damo in the building.
He's heating up.
That was crazy.
That
That was very crazy. Hey man, doing great. You know the vibes, or as Bezos would say, the vibes type shit. Word's been getting around. I got recognized the other day. I was at a family reunion with some family I've never met. Dude walked up on me. You can keep it a buck? I'm like, yeah, that's us. Hey man, let them niggas know. Stop hating on the snap maps. I was like, there's no way. I
Oh
just
my
got
god.
pressed.
Oh my god.
That's how he found you.
Hey,
W word of mouth.
Hey, I swear to you. I swear to my life. Buddy pulled up. Yo, nice meeting you. Hey, let him know. Don't hate on the snap maps, man. I'll be on there too. I'm like, you got it, big bro. Nigga was bigger than me.
Nigga
You got
dodged
it.
you. That's
got
how he found
I'll
you.
let him know, gang. I'll let him. Nah, but it was cool. Shout out to you though. Like real shit. Shout out to you. It was fun meeting people and shit. But been great. Great weekend.
That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear, man. TS.
Oh man, not again.
Wait a minute.
Oh, funny. I can't
Where the energy at, man? You just fucking do something. Goddamn. God.
Let me bring that one back. DJ, bring that back. TS.
Oh man, not again.
The one and only, huh?
Stop watching Joe Budden, bro. Please.
Yeah, please. What?
Please stop watching Joe Budden, bro. It's getting out of hand.
Not Sade. But he's a smooth operator. Sajay, TSO.
Oh man, not again.
When I say this man's name, I'm trying to see what's up. Ski.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Right?
He is opening to a bar ever.
TS.
Oh man,
Hold
not
on,
again.
I'm not ready yet. I don't know if y'all heard. Y'all watched that that Hall of Fame video. Sage is in there announcing and commentating. I'm like, dang, he trying to cut a wrestling joint like me.
Oh,
Okay.
Nah, that video is fucking fire. I rewatched
what
a
I'm
little bit of it. I
saying.
love that video.
Now, TS.
Oh man,
I'm sorry. I'll get into it, bro. TSO Sage, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, brother. A little nervous. My Steelers. Please don't get embarrassed on live television. Outside of that, it's gonna be a fun pod today. Probably, according to the topics I seen, gonna be a little bit of a spicy pod. So get your Takis. It's gonna be good. You feel me? It's gonna be a great motherfucking day, man. Shout out to the burgers worldwide, man. Shout out to the burger boys and girls out there.
That's what hey.
Shout out to the burgers, man. The burglars for real.
What Joe Budden say?
Oh my god.
He's on fire.
And I've been waiting, baby.
He's
We can hear the tapping.
he's on
Y'all
fire.
hear the thud, right? Y'all hear the
This
That's
is
why,
gross as
because it
fuck,
just
bro.
makes sense. It just makes sense.
I'm ready. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Are we ready to get the hype train going? Is that what we're doing?
That's
I'm
what
seeing a
saying.
lot of gifted
that's
subs
what I'm
going on
saying.
right
Shout
now,
out to the chat,
B-Souls.
by the way, going the fuck crazy.
I see some
Listen, man.
anonymous gifters,
Oh,
man.
man.
Hold on,
That-
wait a minute. You're not gonna skip over me
Oh shit.
because I gotta get mine off.
The hype train about to die down.
No, the hype train's not gonna die down because guess what? I got something for you, chat. I promised you on my stream that it was Burger Day, and it's raining burgers, baby.
Yo, this nigga's a child. Hey,
I've got
literally-
13 burgers. 13 burgers. 13 burgers. 50 cents. 50 cents. 50 cents. 50 cents.
Oh man, not again.
This
I'm
nigga
excited.
Rained
And not-
himself in meat.
Not just because of the burgers. Not just because I'm with the guys today, because I ain't gonna lie, even when I'm not with them, they with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
You understand what I'm saying? Because guess what?
Right.
It's not about these. It's not about when we come together, because y'all in me for real.
He's heating up.
I know that sound crazy. Yeah. Nah. I got some B in me for real. Right? I got some D in me for real. And TF. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button.
No, that was funny. Thanks, Bleak. That shit was funny.
And if you don't think he in me, I stay with that TS.
Oh man, not again.
We are
So
about to
slept on.
cross 1,000 subs, ladies and gentlemen.
1,000.
1,000.
1K.
1K. Huh? We've only been here for 3. What was he say? It's my 3rd day out here.
It's third
We just
week out
got
here.
here.
I ain't gonna lie.
No.
Third week, dead ass. You know what we did cross though? 10,000 followers. 5 digits. 5 digits.
That was fast. That was real fast.
I'm gonna take that off the soundboard. I swear to God, I am. Because it doesn't really fit some of the conversations. 10,000 followers, 1,000 subs. We stream twice a week, not like you other peons and beons and y'all want to be Deons, right? Y'all stream 50, 60, 70, 80 hours a week and y'all still don't got no motion for real. It's so much motion. You see my eye, right? It's red, right? You know why? Because I'm motion sick, nigga.
Oh shit.
It's really going on over here on this side of YouTube.
Twitch.
I don't know what the rest of y'all are doing in the 4th quarter, but it's not finished and y'all are choking.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Oh,
They
man.
canceled winning time right when it happened. Tragic Johnson ass niggas.
He's heating up.
They did cancel
He's on
winning
fire.
time. Damn.
Clown ass niggas.
That's tough.
Bing bong. So as it sits right now, we are at 9:47 and we started the pod off with 9:25. It's only getting started.
Right.
When we get to 1,000 subs, I think we should just go ahead and tell them, right? When we get to 1,000 subs, we're doing a boys' night. Hold on, cut that round of applause off. Cut that round of applause off. Cut that round of applause off. And let me tell you something. There's gonna be a difference between what we gotta do. There's gonna be a difference between what we gotta do. Let him come in. Let him come in. Let him come in.
That ready.
I'm cooking. Let him come in. I'm cooking.
The roll call gonna go crazy, chat. Just wait a second.
There's gonna be something different about what we got going on our boys' night, right? Because we ain't forcing nothing over here. Right?
He's heating up. He's on fire.
We
These
enjoy
motherfuckers
each
going to my
other's
wedding.
company, right?
He's heating up. He's on fire.
We're actually friends, right?
He's heating up. He's on fire.
This ain't just for the content, right?
He's heating
It's 70-30 now. It's 70-30.
This is a lifestyle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most people think that L that I'm holding up right there, LKIAB, they think that means let's. No, that's lifestyle.
Lifestyle of book.
We can't change who we are. We can't. This is us and us is this.
He's heating up.
Y'all see my eyes red. I didn't go to sleep last night.
You niggas is too childish.
What y'all think I ate today? Not a goddamn thing. Because I eat, I sleep, and I breathe. Let's keep it a buck.
He's heating up.
Some cats are getting beat the fuck up.
He's on fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
So the next time you pull up Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Tubi Podcast, HBO Max Podcast, we don't know what the fuck they doing over there, right?
Every creator, all of them.
When you pull up YouTube, Rumble, Kick, you know what I'm saying? iMovie, just know that the greatest of the greats treat this as a lifestyle. Just know the greatest of the greats do this on Monday and Thursday. Just know we not faking none of this shit. We keep it a buck over here. It's just the way I'm feeling right now. And I don't even gotta yell at it right now.
Ah!
You struggling with that shirt.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to show no nipple. I don't know what's going on Twitch. You gotta stay safe.
I'm pretty
Gotta
sure
stay
it's
safe.
fine.
B-So, let's get into the roll call, man.
You know what? We usually don't play music past the waiting screen, man, but I think this is a special occasion, man. I think it's a special occasion, man. I think we really gotta celebrate the gifters, the whifters, the zifters. Come on, man! Shout out to everyone gifted right now, man. Shout out to the Tamer. Shout out to King Goliath. Shout out to Pat Tetterly, EJ, Kage, Teeterly, Andrew Sullivan with the 5 gifted, Metacom with the 5 gifted, Gabriel with the sub, Anonymous Gifted for 5 gifted, Andrew Sullivan with another 100 bits, Juwan with a prime, Pinky Penguin with a prime, Virgin Rear with the bits, Jay Darko with the sub, Larry with the gifted, King of the Hills, shout out to Cass Izzy, shout out to Cass Izzy, hold on, shout out to Cass Izzy for the 10 fucking gifted.
That's wild because it just makes it.
Shout out to Andrew Sullivan for the gifted, shout out to the prototype for the gifted, and shout out to shout out to TABG 300 for the 50 motherfucking gifted. What the fuck is up, Twitch?
And that's why, because it just makes sense.
What's
It
up?
just makes
I got my
sense.
shit muted. I had my shit muted for a second. We'll walk them down if we got to, right?
That nigga did a 50 bomb.
We'll walk them down if we have to. And I don't know why people thought this wasn't going to happen, but it was going to happen. Why? Because we'll will it there. We'll make it happen. Hype train, we are the hype train. Pound Town, we are Pound Town. Gifted subs, a community, huh?
He's heating up. He's on fire.
What are we talking about right now? We're not talking about nothing. What are we talking about right now?
This is crazy.
Hey, hold on. This for the tweet right here. Say cheese, y'all. Come Come on, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Shit.
Can I say something? And I don't and stop me if I'm hogging for real. Because I don't call the ISO and I'm ready to go. I ain't gonna lie to you. How many people do y'all know? How many people do y'all know can have 1,000 subs and 600 viewers?
It's like we hacking.
Can somebody do that? Can somebody do that?
That means like every time a person leaves, another person joins in, and that new person gets a sub. Because I'm not saying that it's the same 600 all throughout the entire stream, but like naturally, some people tune out. Maybe you gotta take a piss to answer a text, and then another person hops in. But that motherfucker had the yo emote on it. That motherfucker had the face palm. That motherfucker had the W take, the L take. I'm like, where the fuck? How you get that? You just got in here. What the fuck? Did you pay for it, or someone else paid for you? That's tough. I don't know how the fuck. I don't know how the fuck it's a goddamn cycle like that. Why I used to make jokes about y'all RNG, but everybody got the motherfucking badge now. So, damn, I don't know.
God, that look good, bro.
I think we hacking, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I've seen a lot of people stream for a long time, and I don't want to call them out. I don't. But can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead, man.
Cause I'm watching Twitch right now on my side. Can I say something? Am I allowed to say something?
Go ahead.
I would be happy if you said something.
Marcellus, go back to playing basketball, dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know, I'm not. I disagree. I just disagree. Yeah.
No, but hold on. No, because you're gonna agree with what I'm saying. You're gonna
goats coexist.
You know why? I'm gonna walk you there.
He's up. He's up. He's up. He's up. He's up. He's on fire.
Because the problem that I have in 2023 is that people think that this is child's play.
Oh man, not again.
They think this is a game.
Oh man, not again.
They think this is Mattel, right?
Oh man, not again.
Hasbro, right?
Oh man, not again.
A Barbie movie.
Oh man, not again.
G.I. Joe.
Oh man, not again.
Mixed with Transformers. Right? Everybody thinks that they can get a webcam, a Sony camera, a Cam Link, a Blue Snowball, and they can stream their way to be Casanat. I'm laughing you out the room. Everybody thinks that they can do this. Let me stream for a couple hours and clip. Let me stream for a couple hours and clip. Let me stream. But I'll be watching y'all. I tune in sometimes. I'm long-winded. I tune in sometimes. But I see y'all do this. Chat, that was crazy. And that's not gonna cut it for me. That's not gonna cut it.
Let's raise the standard.
Because I'm gonna tell you something right now. If I wanted to watch bullshit, I would have cut on to John Jackson.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
I meant to say Watson. I fucked that up. I would have cut on Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Jackson.
I'm about to say Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, Deshaun Jackson is crazy. That was a crazy. I killed him right there.
I'm like, I don't know who Deshaun Jackson is, but we just made him our public in the morning. I'm not tapped into that.
I meant to say Deshaun Watson on Sunday play for the Browns. I could have watched that. You know what I'm saying?
Jackson, who is that?
If I wanted to watch niggas bullshit and steal money, I would have cut on Joe Burrow.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
Right?
He's on fire.
Man, I can say
But
that.
when we talk about the game of entertaining, right? I can only think of a couple of groups that do it as good as we do it. I'll give it to DX. D-Generation X, there's some entertainers, showstoppers. I'll give it to those guys, right? I'll give it to the boys in Atlanta AMP. They do
He's heating up.
Right?
Right.
I'll give it to the Jackson 5.
He's on fire.
Jackson.
But other than that, who's better than us?
He's heating up. He's on fire.
And if you say some bros or sidemen or two hype or any of those people,
So much.
I promise you right now, Mod's ban him.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
get this straight.
For all opinions on this part. Oh,
Let me get this straight.
And I love him, JoJo. I love him.
DX,
Not the same.
AMP.
That's no
Jack
order, by the way.
Let's keep it a buck. I see it.
Absolutely.
He's
And then
heating up.
Slaughterhouse.
I know one thing. That boy Red's about to be sick. He about to have a long ass intro bar. That intro about to be like,
Hey, you be seeing them in chat though. They be like, if you wanna skip this. In the chat, they be like, if you wanna in the comment section, they be like, if you wanna skip the.
Oh
intro.
yeah, they be cooking. Just go to
Pod
1925. Pod starts
Pod
here.
starts at 35:15, just so y'all know. Like, God damn.
Thanks, bro. All right, Dick. You didn't even have
Did
to
we-
type thanks. Just hit the thing.
Can I ask? Did we do this with any guests outside of my brother? Did we got to 1,000 subs with guests?
We had low
Not
on.
that I know of.
Yeah, outside of my brother.
Subs?
We
I
didn't
don't even
do
think
any
we
of
got
that.
1,000 subs
I
today.
think when Lo got on, niggas stopped gifting, so he was like,
He's heating up.
to be honest, I ain't even
We
hear the
didn't-
sound go off when Lo was here, so I don't even know if you can count that.
So you telling me we got to this feat? We didn't do any of the collabs with the hyped up streamers, you know.
Nah, that's
We-
1,000 off the strength. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's different.
We did 1,000 off of what? You telling me we didn't have to get sturdy ones?
He's heating up. He's on fire.
I mean, damn.
I don't know, man. I seen what a lot of people do. We didn't have to promise us tickling each other's assholes.
He's heating up. He's on fire.
I don't know, Paul. Who did that?
Who promised that?
Did we have to promise any
Fredo?
crazy
The Nair guy?
sub goals or anything like that? We didn't have to do that.
Going crazy sub goals now.
No, I said,
Crazy
what?
ones.
That was just off the strength of you, right? And of you and of damn, the diagonal is crazy.
Yeah, the diagonal harder shit. I got you. Yeah.
And of me, like that's just off the strength of us having conversations
you.
about things that people care about, right? And of course, you and viewers like you. Thank you.
He's heating
Yeah,
up.
PBS!
He's on fire.
Yeah!
I don't know what's to come. I'm lying. I do know what's to come.
Wait, what?
I don't know what's to come, but just know if this was the first couple of streams, I'm scared for the next.
Hey,
I'm
J
scared
Bino
for the
asks,
next.
who the fuck did it? God did.
Come on, man.
And that's why.
God
because it
damn!
just makes sense. It just makes sense.
We are the Twitch villains. We're taking over the shit, buddy. Y'all better be ready. These two below me, man. Y'all better be ready with me, man, because we're taking over the shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. Yeah. Because God did.
God
This-
did.
Yeah.
I'm streaming every day for the rest of the month. I'm better.
Oh, no. Wait,
Hey.
every day.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Why
I
not?
put it on Twitter. If I don't stream every day, no do-rag, drop embarrassing photo, 100 push-ups, and something else.
I thought it meant like if you just
stream
didn't
every day.
stream at all within a matter of 2 weeks. You
Nah,
do that. I'm like,
I
okay,
gotta stream every day. I gotta stream every day, bro. Because I was supposed to stream a lot more this month, but then bullshit. So I gotta make up for them days.
14 days of Sage.
14
Tight.
days of stage.
Y'all want to give him a topic or y'all want to wait till the next 1,000 subs? Like,
He's heating up.
I let the TTS roll through.
He's on
'cause Jay
fire!
Darko
cause we
Okay.
could.
Don't pick it suck. No way. The game just started. No. You just
'Cause we
talking
could.
shit.
Who's on our thumbnail? I don't even know who's on the thumbnail. I just know that I was gonna be here today.
did. Oh, chat, they didn't hear that at all. My bad, yo. Y'all gonna have to hear that shit again. Hold on.
I just know that.
All right, there you go.
That
If you
is
were
one
to
of my
walk in on your
fears.
significant other getting smashed, what is the worst position to catch them in?
Oh my god.
My cousin walked in on his girl giving head through the zipper hole of jeans. LMAO.
I would
Head
say
to-
walking in on my significant other getting dirty Sanchez, I probably would jump out a window.
I feel like missionary is crazy to me.
I was gonna say missionary or a position that I never put her in.
I actually
Yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah. If
That's
it's
the
one
right
of the
answer.
two,
I don't want to cop out, but
No.
that is the right answer, bro. How
That
come you
sounds
can mess
good.
with him but not me? Like,
yeah.
chill out, bro.
Oh, and it's one you've been asking for?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
If it's a position I never put her in, and it's something that I low-key wanted, but she was like, nah, and that nah.
Nigga said a rusty trombone.
See, this is where sex it's not even gross. You niggas just be chatting. What is it? No, don't explain. Never mind. I don't
Rusty
even want to know.
trombone is crazy.
Oh,
Eiffel
rusty
Tower is wild.
trombone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If I walk in on my girl getting Eiffel Tower, I gotta burn the bed. Like, bitch,
That's
I'm
up
selling
there.
the house.
Nah, I'm gonna sit in it for a second though. Cry about it.
Why you gotta sit in it? Why
All
can't
right,
you
in
sit
it.
the
Wait, in what?
You know what?
Like whatever mess they made.
Nah, that's gross, bro.
You're a sick fuck. You're a sick man.
Nothing
Why?
wrong with them.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
360 Detroit cream bomb is disgusting.
What is that?
I don't know what?
What?
That
Detroit? See, the
A
DCB.
360 Detroit cream. That sounds like a finisher in fucking WWE.
Everybody telling me look at the game. I'm delayed because I'm watching on a different app. So let's see. First and 10, terrible time.
What?
Watson.
Yo, what league do I have Deshaun Watson in?
Okay,
Listen.
hold on.
Oh, the side league. Okay.
No, y'all good. Y'all talk about whatever. I'm just gonna.
I wanna start this off.
Snap. Watson.
I
Rose.
want to start this off with the Joe Rogan shit.
Yeah. Wait. Oh my God. Go. Let's go. Easy.
Yeah, we might have to enforce the law. This is crazy.
Easy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I wanna start off with the Joe Rogan thing. I want to talk about some turnovers, or not turnovers, turnoffs. Some turnoffs that people have in relationships, specifically with what kind of content they consume. Because there's a study that came out that said more women find men who listen to the Joe Rogan podcast as a turnoff.
That's the
Within our age group specifically.
Majority of women who are dating men, if you listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, that is a turnoff to them. Let me pull it up. There's some other questions in this study, but study finds that women find it a turnoff if a partner listens to the Joe Rogan podcast. They identify as a MAGA Republican. They have no hobbies. They say all lives matter. They say there are only two genders. That's the one. They listen to Joe Rogan. First, let me ask y'all, do y'all care about any of this stuff over here? Like if you're
I was looking at what is the biggest difference whenever I make my inevitable pivot. The two biggest difference is Black Lives Matter being 33 to 14 in men, astrology being 20 to 41 men sided, and then definitely the two gender one in the Barbie one. I don't know how not seeing Barbie is.
I've not seen this shit. Let me see this for real.
Wow.
Yeah, women our age do not like conservative men our age. That's what I'm
seeing. Right. That's
like
what I'm
a lot
seeing.
of these are conservative traits. So, well, for men though, it's kind of interesting because it's not as linear.
That's with terms, by the way. If so is dead wrong.
What was the age group of the people?
That is a good
Did they say
question.
that?
20s.
20s? And they don't care about politics. 50% of women in their
18 to 34.
18 to 34. 50% of the women found it a turnoff if they don't care about politics. That's that's crazy high to me.
That is high. That is kind of high
compared to men saying 29%. That's crazy for that age range. If it was like 34 to 50, I would feel that. But 18 to 34 feels high for 50% of the. And how many women did it say? How many women were polled? My fault. I didn't even read it. If it did say it,
it said 1,000.
So 500 women said, "Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
that nigga said he don't care about politics.
Politics, red flag.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy though?
It's consistent too because then only half of those women, so 250, was having a red flag if they talk about it frequently. So most of them they encourage the conversation. That's
because I've never heard, especially women around my age range, have deep thoughts about fucking politics. At least and maybe this has a lot to do, I guess, with Trump administration, I guess. But outside of the women and people in general just not liking Trump, Other than that, motherfuckers do not care about politics that I've interacted with and talked to. I've had even at jobs, at random interactions, just out and about having conversation with people, at gatherings, social with family friends, whatever. The conversation of politics never pops up, and maybe that's just an indictment of my circles and the people I interact with.
I think it is. No disrespect. I think
no. I mean, I said it, so I'm not gonna feel disrespected by it. But even
more disrespecting.
This guy here. But even if it's the case of maybe my location, because like I said, even when I was working at the gas station and I worked with an older coworker, and we would start talking about politics, the women we would talk about random shit all day. People would come in and out the store and jump in conversations all day. If we talk about politics, it was never the women, at least women within my age range, or at least that I've seen that I deemed my age range, that jumped in the conversation about politics. So that kind of stands out to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like I'm a nigga who sits there and talks about politics all the time. I will publicly say, not even some PC shit, I just genuinely don't. But whenever those top conversations are had, I actually only have similar experience. That's why I'm shocked, because a lot of times it's kind of just like an open circle thing. People talk about it, walk away, come back if you're still talking about it. But I never knew that it's like a intriguing thing if a man never talked about that. And granted, it's only 1,000 women to the literal billions, but still, that's just like, wow.
Do y'all think women talk to other women more about politics than men? Because it might be a case of like,
Possibly.
okay, we talk about politics, but we only talk about it with our friends. But when it comes to dating someone or, trying to look for a partner, it's like, I don't want to dive into politics too much until like we talk about kids and marriage and that type of shit.
Possibly. And it could also vary on like how they define, and it's gonna sound stupid, but how they define politics. So it could be some very technical definition that we're missing, and
that's what I was gonna say too.
We probably be with it.
I think the only thing that I would say to that is a lot of times we might not talk about things that women care about politically speaking. So of course they're not going to talk about what we want to talk about. And I'll say this, there's a perception, and I'm eating these cheeseburgers. There's a perception that men politically lean a certain way, so then they won't necessarily tap in with what we're talking about. So we both could be talking about, I don't know, abortion or something like that, but I don't want to tap in with what you're talking about because you're a man. I probably believe that you're like anti-abortion, so therefore I'm not going to tap into what you're talking about. Like a preconceived notion, I should say. And that may make sense. Some men lack empathy, especially this age group. And I think the next thing that we'll talk about after this will make more sense. Like I can see why a lot of women don't talk to men our age about politics, just based off of this kind of character arc that you go through as a 20-year-old man. Loki.
Can I ask what side would y'all say I'll lean when it comes to politics?
I don't.
You don't say so?
I genuinely don't. No. I kind of just believe in what I believe in. I have my morals. So
I feel like it depends on the topic type shit. But overall, I'd say more left-leaning than right.
Is left, you gotta say Republican.
Democrat. More Democrat. Yeah.
He's more liberal with his ideology.
Yeah. I would say I'm independent, honestly. Any given day, I'm leaning left or right, depending on the conversation, what we're talking about, who's running, and yeah. So I would say independent for me.
My red flag is swinging because I have difficulty determining what
swinging is crazy, bro.
What the fuck? Waving? Oh no, because I don't know what certain takes would be defined as left or right. Like, and then maybe that's childish. Maybe I need to grow up and do some research. And
now I want to pull this up because this is talking about if these are green flags for you, and then I want to ask y'all some red flag, green flag questions.
Oh yeah, like what's okay?
So if they read, they say Black Lives Matter, they look better in person, they take candid pictures of you, etc., etc. They say that these are green flags. I don't see how anyone would say they have no hobbies.
I was looking at that too. The 1 in 3 that said, yeah, no, they don't got no hobbies. It's perfect.
That mean they all for me. All right, bro. Chill.
They listen to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, they listen to Joe Rogan. Men, those men.
Taken.
It's the guy's guy right there.
Yeah, that That nigga
They
wants some,
identify as
he wants some
MAGA.
boyfriend.
Like,
He wants
yo,
some
the
boyfriend.
men answers are crazy.
The man answers are kind of insane, actually.
They refuse to see Barbie. Yeah, that's a green flag for her.
They want
Say Black Lives
a
Matter.
they want a boyfriend so bad. They want a boyfriend so fucking bad.
Oh yeah, these are pick me answers for the women. The 6%, 7%.
Oh, I'm talking about the men want boyfriends.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the women. They refuse. If a woman says, "Oh yeah, it's a green flag," if you refuse, well, they might be homophobic, but
I feel like based off these answers, like men are just maybe it's just the data, but men seem like in general they're more conservative than women, like as a whole.
That's what I got that from this, and I also got that men just have lower standards. And somebody might say like, oh, they care about different things that aren't represented on this research or whatever.
Mhm.
But ultimately, and it's based off of some conversations that we've had either here on Twitter or in Discord or wherever, like men don't care about most of the stuff that's talked about, your stances on most of the stuff. The barrier to get into a relationship is like, all right, are you nice to me? Do you treat me good? And shit, that's really it. Like, can we keep it pushing after that?
yeah, for the most part, yeah.
That's crazy to me. That's so crazy to me.
I mean, I feel like honestly, as you grow older, and I would say have more dating experience, you realize those things matter. But I'm as an 18, 19, 20-year-old, that seems like the bar for her. I mean, I don't think
that shit went up to 34. If you a 34-year-old dude talking about something,
it's a generational thing. A lot of these niggas is living modern day lives with traditional nurturing. So they're raised to the mindset of certain things and regarding like accepting certain things for a woman to do for them and to not do for them. Obviously, the whole mental health shtick and whatever. So niggas do by literal design, even in today's day and age, have lower standards. I don't think many people would disagree with that. Maybe there's some anomalies. I think I have higher standards, but probably not even high enough standards for myself.
I got high standards, and as the years go by, they only get higher. Yeah. And they should
way higher.
As I get higher, they get higher. It truly is what it is to me. All right. So Cruz has come up with a list of green flags, red flags question for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask you a question.
Red, bro.
Is it a green flag or a red flag for you?
I got you.
I'll fix it later.
Has only 2 friends.
Only 2? Red. Red.
Close friends or just friends in general?
Oh, close friends. Let me say close.
Oh, close friends.
Green.
That might be green. That's
more green than
that's
red.
Yeah. More green than red.
Wait, why green? Why green?
Because at that point it's like you identify who's a close friend or not versus just thinking everybody's your fucking close friend. 1, and then 2, that also implies you have more than just those friends. So more than green.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I would just say you keep your circle small, and I'm always a person that believes keeping your inner circle small is a good thing. So if you only got 2 close friends and that's the specification, then yes, a green flag.
Also, I feel like the women that just call every friend
their best friend.
She's my best friend. You go out too much. All right. You go out too much. Stay your ass at house in the home, bro.
We know where his red flag's gonna come in real soon.
Okay, I don't think I disagree.
I respect it.
Has 5 or more tattoos. Red flag.
I don't really be giving a fuck. Gun to my head, more red than green. More red than green.
What?
Where?
Tattoos. Just tattoos.
Where?
You place them where you want. You what you want.
Because a sleeve is like, I don't give a fuck about a more red.
I just don't know why it would be a green flag. You know what I'm saying? So I just say red.
More red than green because it's like I don't
probably suck dick for that sleeve, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, but I mean, I genuinely can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna say a red flag, but
yeah, it's pretty neutral to be honest. But I know they don't want that. It's red or green. I'll say more red than green.
Yeah, I say green. Fuck it. You got a high pain talent.
What is that?
If y'all were to receive a call here that a pod member was arrested, what crime do y'all think each other would have committed to get arrested?
B-Souls would be arrested for fraud. I would say Sage definitely.
Yo, big ups to more success.
Appreciate you. Sage is getting arrested for
Arson.
Public intoxication. He got
Damn.
way too lit going out, touching grass,
see that, but
and drinking too much. Omar, psychological bullying a grown man. He would be arrested for that, 100%. Verbal assault. I don't know what the charge is. The police basically
Just some account of verbal assault, disruption of indecency, loitering, something along those lines. Nigga Omar just
basically
not
that
getting
nigga
out
was
the way.
somewhere. They was like, "You got to go, make me."
I'm about to say I can see myself as y'all be seeing them TikToks where the dudes be like dangerously close to a police station with like 2 big ass rifles, and then when the police come out, they be like, "Sir, you got to leave." Why? What's the law? What's the law here? This is public property.
Public sidewalk. You are a government funded agent, and under the tax code of Penal Code 923.
I'm sovereign. Okay, I'm sovereign. First of all, let's start off there. So you really shouldn't even be talking to me right now. Yeah, that would be me though. I ain't gonna lie. Just trying to really like poke the bear, and then I get arrested for it.
Me, I have no idea what crime I would commit. I don't know.
Assault.
Wow, everyone says assault. Y'all seen me at DreamCon. Literally,
I answer the question, bro. There got to be something, bro.
I had
You
to
thought about it. You thought about it like 4 times. So if the fact you're thinking about it, it's like, okay, he walks away consistently, but at some point,
The bows you throw playing basketball is like damn near close enough, bro.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Nah, because you posted you throwing that bow at Sage again. I'm like, no way, bro. No way you did that.
I posted the DreamCon footage.
Oh, well, it reminded me of the bow you threw at Sage.
He definitely keeps posting highlights of me in it specifically. I'm thinking this nigga Loki got beef, but I'd be like, you know what? I'ma chill, bro. But it's like the second, third time you posted a clip and I'm specifically in there.
The person guarding me at DreamCon. What are you talking about?
Chat, you know that.
In Austin,
Domo would be arrested for assault on the
I know
homeless.
we didn't play in Austin.
I posted that
on a homeless dude.
Yeah, specifically on a homeless person.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have saw the homeless person.
Being said, your honorable mention is DUI. Easy DUI. Yeah.
Yeah,
you drive high?
Driving.
100%.
Do you drive high?
Nigga, I drove high the entire time it was a DreamCon. What?
Oh, man,
when you told me to drive home.
Omar, I don't even. Did we tell you
that was so funny. Niggas was so hot over that shit, bro.
I was like,
niggas.
Nah, because the way he texted me was like, "Don't let Damo drive home."
Don't let
All
Damo
caps, I'm
drive.
Bro,
and then he
Dre
comes
was
to me.
in
I'm
the
like,
back.
"Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I was higher last night. Did you feel safe last night?" Yeah. Well, wasn't
like,
that? I'm like,
Dre is at the sweep house, bro. Are you sure you're good? Are you? I'm like, Dre.
Niggas was I was going to walk out there and check on you. That was my whole thing. And then I seen niggas kept asking you. I was like, all right, y'all treating this nigga like he a 5-year-old. So let me let me just chill on, bro, until he does something. Well, not till he does something, but till it look like he about to fuck up.
But yes, a DUI definitely probably be the one I probably.
Did this nigga?
That's way likely.
I hate that quarterback. All right, go ahead.
Oh, let me get back into him. All right, septum piercing. That's the nose joint.
I'm not a fan of piercing, so it's not a red flag, but it doesn't turn me on.
Same thing with tats, but it's a bit more red than tats to me. A bit more red.
Yeah.
But it's like mainly neutral, but a little bit more crimson in it.
Wait, what was it?
Septum piercings.
Oh God, red flag. No.
Wait, septum specifically.
Septum.
Yeah.
That's that nose one that goes like.
The little funyun
around. Yeah.
Nah, no mind.
The bullshit. Didn't graduate.
Ooh.
Graduate what?
High school or college?
Red. Yeah, red.
I think red for both.
Yeah, I say red. I say red.
I would say red for high school because I graduated high school, but
red?
I dropped out of college, so I would say green flag.
And in the troll lens, she's a quitter. In the troll lens, she's a quitter, and then in terms of serious lens, obvious. Nah.
Well, but the thing about it is, I also don't think that I should have to hold the person that I'm dating with to the same standard as me. Like, I don't have to have that same standard for myself. So
I can't say I'm turned on by someone not graduating high school or college.
Yeah, it's no positive. It's
wait,
no positive.
You didn't graduate college?
You dropped out too?
Oh my God, my dick is hard. Like, nah, bro.
No, we're just gonna say we're cool with it. All right, doesn't like condoms.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Okay.
It depends on how you say it. It depends on how you say it. Because if you say it like sexy red, I'm the
Take it off, daddy. Type shit.
Me, I don't know. What? I might. Yeah, I might take it off. Not even might.
I'm gonna take it off thinking red flag.
But you still take it off though, right? That's what it sounds like.
It's off.
There you go. It worked. We
If-
got him.
if she don't like him to the point she won't use him, instant red. But if she just don't like him, I mean, shit, it's just a fact. Fuck that shit.
I'm hypocritical.
Just a fact.
I don't like them either.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't like
Red
him either, but you
red
can't.
flag.
Yeah.
You can't not like them. Smoke cigarettes, but quit 3 years ago. Red flag. It's
Red.
7 years.
You smoke cigarettes, red flag.
Yeah.
Smokes weed. Red flag.
Green flag.
For me personally, red. Not bright red, but red.
Yeah, red.
I don't know what this is. Says the R word.
It's not a green flag.
I'm not saying
It's not a yes, but it's
My
not-
dick's hard.
Yeah.
Nah, that's my standard for a lot of these, bro.
not PC. Like, all right, bro.
Yeah, that's my standard for a lot. Does it make my dick hard?
like-
no. A lot of these is no.
I don't chat, but it's
I don't
like
think green
chat,
flag
it's
just
not like
automatically
yes.
means
Like, no.
makes my dick hard. I don't
It's
think
not a. It's not a
standard.
plus though. It's not a plus.
It's no way, shape, or form a plus. It's kind of just like
Green flag. I would pick green flag.
That's a plus for you.
I will say if it's 2 doors, red and green, and it is R word, green flag. I'm not gonna. Say
I'm thinking of it as
I'm
like
not
a
gonna
game
think worse
show.
of you.
And
I'm
it's
not
like
gonna think worse of you for it. I will honestly, especially if you said it in the joke or some shit that made me laugh. I definitely would think more of you in that situation. But if she's just, oh, that nigga looks R word.
That's what
May-
I'm saying. She
may-
says
maybe
it out in
I'm-
public.
Maybe I'm thinking of this the wrong way, but I'm kind of envisioning it as like
How
a
about
game
if
show
she
and like
says the F word?
red.
That's
But as I was saying, like if it's red, I don't want to continue anything further. But if it's green, I want to move on to the next round. At that point, I'm like, when I see this woman says the R word, I'm like, nothing about me is like, yes, find out more. It's just like,
But nothing about that is making me be like, ooh, nah.
yeah, I'm not gonna cap it. This is whatever. I'm not gonna cap like I'm triggered by 1,000 suns, but it's just like,
Bro, if
Not
I'm neutral, I'm
excited.
not gonna sit here and just say red flag to everything I'm neutral about. So green.
I am. Right.
gosh, I am. Fuck.
Listen to country music. That's. I mean, it's a
Green
green flag,
flag.
I guess. Yeah.
That's actually micro green.
You
I'll
can-
let
you
it
can-
fly, but it can't be
Yeah,
a top 2. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
if
lie.
it's your
Can't be a
favorite
top
red,
2.
if it's your favorite red, we just don't connect. We don't connect then.
Owns an exotic pet. Red flag. Your room stinks.
Red flag. Yeah.
Red,
Yeah.
flag.
red.
Fucking
Ferrets,
exotic
bro.
pet.
God.
I have a honey badger. Oh, what?
Has only been in relationships with one race, not your own.
Red.
flag.
Red.
Super red.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
Yeah.
He's-
red.
You
yeah,
know how
that's
to
Oh, man.
open close, open close red.
and crazy dark red.
Right? Yeah.
Bezos?
I bleed red. I guess I don't know. Cut me and red come out. So
Watches the same YouTubers as you.
That's green.
that's
Micro
green for the most part, bro.
Yeah. No, that's green. I'm not gonna say yay green, not bright
Red.
green, but it's green.
Because if you're watching some of the women YouTubers that I watch,
Oh my God.
not that I think that you think they bad, because that's why I'm watching them. I think that you like are looking at them like reality TV stars. And now, red flag.
Yeah, I would say green. If you watching the
That's
people
just
I
similar
watch.
interest the way I watch the
Yeah.
shit I be watching. It's
I'm
just
like, you
similar.
got a sense of humor. I ain't gonna lie. You watching the YouTubers I watch, you got a fucking sense of humor, and we got a lot to talk about. So
I
Plus,
feel like
that
if you have
also
a
saves me-
problem, I feel like
What?
if you have a problem with your girl watching the YouTubers that you watch, then you gotta look inward. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you got insecurity.
No, we just-
It's not even that you watch bad shit. It just means you're insecure about
So
it.
you know it's cringy when someone else
Yeah.
watches it, but when you watch it,
We're
it's
just
fun.
watching
I
it for
remember.
2 different reasons. Like if my last 10 videos was like, I don't know, some bros videos for research. Are you researching some bros? I don't know.
That's the come on.
Ah,
know.
boy, I don't agree
At
with
that point, I think you think Burleezy is fine, and we can't do nothing. Nah.
the motherfucker. Y'all gonna call it Dixon check? Motherfuckers is out there for Berlin. What I tell you?
Post too much.
Yeah,
I will
out there.
say specific. Well, yeah, post too much. Just post too much on social media.
Oh,
Red
a lot on
flag.
social media. Micro red. I can't be a hypocrite because I'm on there a lot, but micro
I
red.
can't.
Nah,
I-
red. I'm lying. Red.
In our social media.
if
That's
you on
what
social media more than me, that is a big.
Yeah,
red flag.
if you're at a concert and I see 15 stories of you at the concert, instant red flag. So
I won't follow you back.
Yeah.
We just will be in the relationship.
I literally have to take that back. Red.
Punch you
Yeah,
in the
that's right.
forehead.
Is it different though if the woman's just taking pictures at the concert and then she posts it afterwards?
Yes, after is kinda, but then it's like, okay, how did the story commence? If it's one long ass video and then you like, if it was one 3-minute video you took and then because of the story set up, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing. But if you got like 30 different songs over the hour time span, all right, dog, you couldn't put the phone down. Get out.
Yeah, I'm about to say, y'all know how I feel about people
live in a
actually
moment.
enjoying the concert experience versus being on their goddamn phone recording it. So yeah, if you're at a show, I give you a couple flicks. Hell, I'm trying to go see Rod Wave, so I give you a couple flicks. Nigga, don't be out here just recording the entire set. Like that's insane.
Yeah, you got the intro, the outro, and 9
transitions, all the transitions.
Right. You got the guests too. Oh shit! I didn't miss nothing with you. Yeah.
Last 2 takes too many pictures. It's not a red flag anymore.
I don't care. Yeah, that's actually green.
Well, it depends on how the pictures are curated, but nah, that's cool.
Yeah, gun to my head. I actually fuck with that. That's green.
Yeah. Yeah,
I say red. I'm not a picture person.
And double/triple text you.
Green.
That's green.
That was gonna sound crazy. Green.
Y'all want a woman obsessed with y'all for real?
Nah, it just means that you're not a child. I think it's childish when you intentionally don't do that when you have multiple things to say. So
yeah, when you wait 10 minutes just to respond, like, bro, just
say what you have to say, or like if I have to ask, what do you mean? When you could have just said what you meant, bro. For the love of the Lord, just say what you want.
I'll say this though: at a certain point in time, you need to stop texting me and call me, because I'm gonna get pissed off.
That part. But I used to be team FaceTime. I kind of hate it now, so I don't know how I feel.
All right, so since we're on the conversation of
that's why you stopped FaceTiming me.
Come on, man. Come on. That's not that was just
stop. You used to FaceTime me all the time for tech support, man. What happened?
Come on,
so
man,
you tech guy now, huh?
Game. I got
no, okay, so you Mr. Tech now, huh? No, okay, man. Yo, Chad, you switching up, man. You switching
started
up.
A consulting firm.
Chat, mind you,
say
you know what?
Come on, bro.
I ain't gonna expose Benny today, man. Don't let him do this, man.
God.
I do since we're talking about content creators that women. Well, let me say this too. I think we talked about that. Never mind. I don't want to beat that dead horse, because there are some content creators that my woman couldn't watch, or a woman couldn't watch that I'm pursuing. But so there's a reason why, and I think it's the nature of the content. So with that being said, did y'all see the Sneeko video?
Yes.
I read the caption on Twitter. I did not see it.
No, you need to go watch the video.
It's like 20 seconds. You don't watch.
All right,
don't play it on stream.
No, I'm not gonna play it on stream.
Is it in topics?
Yeah, it's somewhere in topics, but I want to try to present it just a little bit quicker. So, for those that don't know, essentially Sneeko was taking a picture with some kids because they asked to take a picture with him, and after taking the picture with them, you know, the kid started jumping up and down, screaming, fuck kids, fuck kids, fuck women, fuck women, fuck women, fuck women.
F women, F the gays, all that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
F transgenders. I was like, whoa.
So Sneeko did a response though. He says, they are children and obviously joking. This is how I was at 12. But if it sounds egregious to you, blame the rainbow flags in their classroom. Blame the media for emasculating men. It's your fault for forcing an agenda, not these kids. Boys will be boys. Yikes. And tell me, what's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts?
I thought the whole thing about like the red pill community is taking accountability and looking within. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Telling the truth about yourself if you're fucking up. Like, I think everyone just posted that video and the response was just like, yo, this is what you're doing. Like, are you gonna hold yourself accountable as to like the influence that you have on kids? Because I feel like I have this theory as well. There's a certain level of content creation that you cannot get to unless you cater towards kids. I feel like this is just an arbitrary number. If you average more than 3,000, 4,000 live viewers on a live stream, bro, majority of that shit is kids, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You're gonna be hard pressed to find a live streamer who has more than 3,000, 4,000 concurrent viewers with not a lot of kids watching. And I don't know. I just feel like with this content shit, bro, it's great power comes great responsibility. So, bro, just hold yourself accountable a little bit, man. Damn. Just blame everyone else besides you. Like, jeez.
I missed his clap back. Pardon me. I'm not gonna ask you all to refresh it, but based off the tone,
Pause.
it seems like Oh, it's not gay. Fuck that. That is not gay. But I don't know. Don't know what he said, but it sounded like the way Souls is talking that he kind of isn't taking accountability. I'll do my literal 5 minutes of research and find that out. I just saw the clip for those that are gonna act like I'm on my phone during the podcast. I just watched the clip. That's crazy. Like, dude, literally, we can't show y'all, but dude, literally, kid, literally just slur. Fuck the slur. It's just like, what? It's damn near like a robot. It's like this nigga's under a mind control. I'm not of that level of content creator, so I can't act like I've seen that happen in my own stratoscope. But one, creators have hella power, and two, yeah, dog, you got to be careful with your little bits every now and then. There's a kid that's gonna take you dead ass seriously out there somewhere. That nigga looks up to you as like Drake, and you gotta be careful with that shit, dog. That clip is crazy.
I personally, I'm not really upset with him for not taking accountability and saying, "Oh, this is the influence I had," necessarily because he might not feel it's his influence. I do have an issue with who he decided to blame. If he would have been like, personally, I wouldn't have been upset if he was just like, "Y'all get mad at me. That's that nigga Andrew's fault. Andrew Tate started all this." A couple months ago, we literally was sitting here talking about how the kids in that one middle school was talking about their classmates and the influence. Like, we seen the influence on the youngins from Andrew Tate way before this. So if he would have had that stance on it, I really wouldn't have cared. But the only thing you about to blame the school system and use all them red pill talking points. They're demasculating men. That's who fault it is. No, he's quoting stuff he's seen you, Tate, Aiden, all them bozos in the red pill community talking about. He's emulating it in a way that he deems funny. So it's not the fact that they have a pride flag in the school, which is why he's saying F transgenders and F gays. It's because he's seen people like y'all saying it. If you didn't want to be the person to be like, well, I'm not the face of this red pill shit, that's just Tate. That was Kevin Samuels or whoever you want to blame for it, then I get that. He doesn't feel responsible for it, which I don't think everybody should feel responsible for a big market of shit when you can point at the motherfucker that had way more influence way before you. But, I mean, that shit was lame as fuck to blame everybody else, not take any accountability for it, or at least acknowledge the real problems in the room about that shit, in my opinion.
I think when we have these online conversations, because I remember a couple months ago, there was this woman who talked about removing her child because these little boys were running around spewing this nonsense and this, or it was her son. It was her son. Removing her son because he's becoming a misogynist, or he's becoming, et cetera, et cetera. And then there was also a person talking about removing her daughter because the boys were terrorizing her and stuff like that. People went and attacked them. Mm-hmm. And I think that stuff like that is a classic case of, I ain't never been
I'm
around.
looking through, just chatting. Why are there so many titty streamers on Twitch? Go damn.
That's been like that, gang. You late.
I'm gonna say welcome to Twitch.
Oiled up too. But so there's so many people who truly just don't live in reality, don't live in that reality. And then when they get exposed to it, then they come around, or they'll double down until it's like actively happening to them. We can call it boys will be boys, but these kids are watching Sneeko. These kids are watching Andrew Tate. These kids are watching all these motherfuckers. And not only are they spewing their rhetoric, like they want to be them. They want to be them. Now, I can talk about parents' accountability and all this, that, and the third. But ultimately, like, you can only do but so much without just overly restricting your child, what a lot of people would consider just overly restricting your child. Especially with the meta, with the new metas that are out there. These people are flooding everything and everywhere where your child could potentially be all the time with their content, their hate speech, their et cetera, et cetera. So until we, as a people, collectively come out and stop saying all this shit is jokes, oh, this is that, and the third, until we actively start saying shit like that, this shit'll never change. They'll find a new place to put it where you didn't know existed. Your child will find it, and then they'll, follow that rhetoric there. There's a new streaming platform, new app that comes out every single day, new social media platform that comes out every single day. They just gonna find a place to indoctrinate your kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes for everybody. And with that being said, there's this one boy who wants to be a content creator so much that apparently he's got kicked out of his house for it.
Picked up for no reason, bro. And then my mama, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy. Hey.
Oh.
Bro, I just got kicked out for no reason, bro. And then my mama called me on for bitches and some bitches gay. Yes, bro. I didn't even do this shit, bro. I swear to God, I didn't, bro. I'm gonna be a plug, bro. Or because I didn't have no clothes to wear for school, bro. Because she didn't wash them, bro. What, bro? What, bro? I swear. This is before I blow up, bro. This is literally before I blow up, bro. Just watch how everything gonna change and people gonna change when I blow up, bro. Just watch, bro. This is all people blow up. Just watch, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. What's up?
Yo, just an L intro, yo. What's up, yo? Come on, bro. That's crazy, yo.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. You can't get mad at me for laughing. That nigga said, all right.
And
Scooby Doo something else.
What good, Reggie?
That gotta be a skit, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all can laugh. That gotta be a skit. That gotta be a skit, bro.
That has to be a skit,
No.
bro. I hope that.
Bro, that nigga didn't edit that video.
the new real skits are going crazy. But ultimately, like, I know you want to be the next iShowSpeed and have this, video coming back and all this stuff that third. But like, yo, you're probably online talking about women are bitches and hoes, or you're sitting here screaming at the fucking laptop and your clothes aren't washed, and your mom is sick of this shit, right? So she's just asking you to get up and wash your clothes. I'm not gonna lie, let's make 9 to 5s great again. Let's just make the regular job, average everyday job. Let's just make that great again, dog.
Bro is not gonna blow up.
That's the funniest TTS hit, bro.
That was the best one. That was a good one. Shut up, Evident Death, bro.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh
y'all
my God, bro.
Not only are you
watch him have
influencing
another
them,
like fucking Keith Lee arc after this, bro. I swear to God.
Oh my fuck, bro.
and look,
Bro,
I
I'm not
pray
eating on his head. It's just, oh man.
if he has another Keith Lee arc, I would
Keith Lee
be,
blew the fuck up after that.
yeah, I would be super ecstatic. But for every one of him, there's 30 other teens that just got kicked out because they're not washing their clothes, and they need to step it the fuck up.
Yeah, on a serious subject, holy shit, nah. On a serious subject, nah, y'all. Look, I'm for struggle, adversity, doing what you want. There's an argument I need to be talking about basketball or anime exclusively. These motherfuckers have told me to niche down. I still don't do it. I understand trying to do what you want to do, but there's a certain point where sacrifice is getting stupid. All right. And that's what they'd argue even still, but it's like even further than this level where sacrifice gets stupid, where your priorities are just fucked up. Maz Omar's accusing cleanliness. That's probably why you got kicked out. If not cleanliness, you're not giving yourself any fallback plan, which is a major thing with content creation. As I will tell y'all time in and time out, the scariest shit for a lot of these creators, YouTube deletes, YouTube bans your channel. What now? Nothing for like half of these niggas. I guess I'm gonna go back to Home Depot. I got a fallback, no flex. I do. I have like 2 very good fallbacks. Not immediate.
They've been toe up now,
but
so
like,
let's watch your mouth.
Yeah, it's like literally any if shit goes to hell, I'd be sad, but try to get it back. Couldn't get it back. go ahead, lock in. Some niggas, good. You gotta give yourself a fallback. Gotta keep your household happy. You're trying to put your dreams in front of everybody else, man. You gotta lock in. And I did a good job of ignoring your dumb ass.
Hey, Gento up, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Watch y'all fucking mouth. Gento got a Rolex now.
Oh, you said Gento?
Yeah,
I was trying
Gento-
to figure out what you said. That's
Gento
tough.
got a Rolex now. Damo done seen it.
Y'all niggas be hating. That's why I don't hate, bro. Not shit. Y'all need to hate more. We're a fucking good luck charm. Y'all start hating on niggas, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Aiden gave that nigga Gento a little cash app.
Damn.
My nigga is stupid up. Hold on, let me show y'all. And this was like a couple of days ago.
Let me not be hate.
It's auto-tuned.
He making music now. My nigga up, bro.
It is auto-tune dead. That's a new theme song.
I don't know about the song, but I'm happy he's doing well. And I'm happy he's doing well to where he can feel he can tell the world.
So you hating.
Yeah, fuck out of here. That nigga's on OSN levels. of
Where your
scamming
rollie
people,
at?
bro.
But
Niggas
yeah,
on. That's crazy.
Shador. If you really got it, Shador.
Low key, when I get mine's in the mail. When my shit get here,
I told niggas.
Mailing
all
a
day in the
Rolex.
camera.
I told niggas the day I get a Rolex, a chain, you beat the shit out of me. I got too much money.
I'm gonna size it. I'm gonna
Take
size
me
it.
out.
I'm gonna size my Rolex for my penis though. No count. Have it be more like a cock ring than a watch. I'm being dead ass.
Y'all out of burgers, bro.
Huh?
What's in that burger?
Out of burgers.
I'm 4 burgers in. Stomach is starting to get to that threshold of hurt.
Yeah,
only
I
4?
just got over my
4?
PTSD.
You got 9 left?
They're McDoubles, right?
No, the first one was a McDouble.
Okay.
The rest of them are just cheeseburgers?
Yeah. And the taste is it's also to that part where it's like, man, there's no taste. It's just eat.
Burger.
I feel like regular cheeseburgers got too much bread, bro. That's why I always get at least a McDouble.
No, it's just not enough meat. That's what it is. The patties is little as hell.
Yeah, the ratios is off, man.
I feel like I
You
could
just
but
eating bread.
not that I'm gonna ever do it, but I feel like if it was just bread, I could get through it easier than just eating like the burger over and over again, like the fucking patty. I feel like I can eat bread.
Disagree. I can eat through the
No, the
patty.
bread will get you full, but like y'all gonna make it AO. But like eating the motherfucking burger would piss me off more than I'd be full. Like
It's
that
just,
would
it's
fuck me
tasting
up.
like
Obviously
like
bread's gonna
salt.
fill you up more.
It tastes like salt. I'd rather have ketchup bread than this salty ass meat.
That's what I'm
patty.
saying, basically. That's basically what I'm saying.
I don't know. Go ahead, Damo. Take it away with your topic, man. Fuck Sneeko.
I got you. Well, fuck a topic. We're about to play a game real quick. Test y'all out real quick. And chat, y'all are gonna pick the winner. But first things first, Bezos, pick a number between 1 through 4.
Oh fuck.
3.
Omar, number between 1 through 4.
3.5.
Well, no, you can't pick 3. So's already picked 3. So
You can pick 3. And pick 3.
there's no half numbers. Whole number 1 through 4. He can't pick 3.
Well, you didn't say that. You said 1 through 3, so it can't
1
be
through 1 through 4.
So it can't be 1 or
3.
4.
Omar, pick a goddamn number. 1, 2, or 4.
Oh, okay, 1.
Okay, Sage, 2 or 4.
I'll take 4.
All right, Omar, you're first. I'm second.
Yeah, that's why you pick 1.
Third. Souls is third. Sage is fourth. It's Serpentine style, so whoever goes last goes first in the second round, and vice versa. We're building NBA lineups, and chat's going to pick the best lineup.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah! Building a lineup 1 through 5, all time. Pick whoever you want.
This a nasty TikTok setup. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel it though. I feel it.
I don't care. That's what I want to do. We're building an NBA lineup. Omar, who's your guy?
Is this how they be doing it at PC, man?
Oh my God.
Shit.
No.
That's an air ball.
I say it again because it's for the TikTok.
Nah, Jeff T. Jeff T was my first
T's your
overall
point
pick.
guard. Great.
This all time.
Yeah, this is all time. So I got LeBron at small forward.
Okay.
Souls?
Oh. Shaq.
Shaq? Sage?
Michael Jordan and Stephen Curry.
All right, please keep track of your lineups. Please. Best
You just rip out a napkin?
No, I had a piece of paper.
You really want to do this, which is so fucking disgusting.
And we're gonna do it, which is even more disgusting.
I mean, we're going. Sage go. Sage go. That's on you.
Yep.
All right,
No,
win.
Sage already win. He got Jordan
Michael
and Steph Curry.
Uh,
Will
I
be Sage
got
go.
Bron. No, it's on.
is it on me?
Oh, it is on you. You're third. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah, KD.
Katie. You slut waffle. Give me Akeem.
JJ Redick and Paul George.
All right, give me Kobe.
Give me KG.
Sage.
So you got Shaq and Hakeem, right?
I got Akeem. I don't know who got Shaq.
Do I feel like having fun and trolling a little bit? That's a good question. Yeah, fuck it. Give me Luca and give me
This nigga.
let's see. It's a Shaq Hakeem. I can't not think of a center right now. I can put anyone anywhere.
Yeah,
Omar,
go
give
on.
us a meat update. There's a lot of money on the line for this prediction.
Well,
Four burgers.
you've activated my trap card because when he's healthy, he's the greatest big of all time, Anthony Davis. You've activated my trap card, fool.
All right, so your two picks were who?
Luka Doncic and Anthony Davis.
Okay. Souls.
I'll go Chris Paul at the 1.
All right, bet. Give me Tim Duncan.
And then I got Draymond and Kevin Garnett.
Kevin,
I already got KG.
Yeah, Souls
Oh,
already
you
got
got
KG.
KG?
Yeah.
I fucked up because I forgot. Let me do. I guess I have to do Darius Miles.
Okay, Darius Miles is your pick. That's fine. Lonzo Ball is my point guard.
Oh god, I need a fucking shooting guard, bro. It's gonna be nasty. Give me Ray Allen, man.
Okay.
Who do I got? I got Curry, Luka, Jordan, Anthony Davis.
I need spacing chat.
Curry, Luka, Jordan.
Cruz, go ahead and get that poll ready, game.
Giannis. Fuck it.
That's a pause. Go ahead and get the poll ready. It's crazy.
Give me Giannis.
So is everybody has their 5?
Yep. Real quick, everybody go through their 5 real quick, just so chat knows. So Souls, your 5 is.
All right, my 5 is Chris Paul, Ray Allen, KD, KG, Shaq.
All right, Omar, your
Damn,
5.
that's nasty. I ain't gonna-
I'm glad you said it. I'm like,
Mine is Jeff Teague, JJ Redick, Paul George, Draymond, and Darius Miles. All
Hang on,
Bro,
podcast.
you got
All
a
podcast
lot
teams.
of
All podcast teams.
podcasters.
All podcast teams.
The Pod Squad.
That's
Yeah.
good comp. That's good comp. We are losing
I
the
forgot
social
about
media
Paul
war.
Pierce. I forgot about Gilbert Arenas. That I should have did better that one. But all podcasts.
Damn, you should have got Gil.
Yeah.
I got Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Anthony Davis when he's healthy.
And I got Lonzo Ball when he's healthy, obviously. Kobe, Bron, Duncan, and Hakeem.
No podcasters on this team. Remember that, chat.
Nah, we are losing all Twitter debates. All of them are cooked. All of them are.
No
are
podcasters. No
All right,
podcasters
chat.
on the team.
Please vote up and say who has the best lineup.
No way I'm losing this bad, bro.
There's no way. There's no way.
No way,
Nigga, I'm behind
bro.
the pod squad.
Oh, no, we got some trolls, bro. We got some trolls,
Sage is
bro.
cheating. Sage is cheating. Mind you, he literally has Tim Duncan on his team. If you think a podcast with Tim Duncan will be good, chat, I don't know.
I don't have a podcast with Tim Duncan.
That's the problem. And that's the problem right there. And that's the problem. That's part of the problem.
Why is Sage winning by a landslide?
This is gross, bro.
The dick suck is crazy.
What's your team again? Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
No. See, this is what happens every time. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not gonna explain myself any further because all that happens anytime. It's gonna be gaslit. Then it's gonna be
Oh man, Sage, look at you getting upset defending yourself.
No,
Yeah,
fuck.
that's true.
He just want to hear you say his team again.
Yeah, I'm
Dave.
saying.
Nah, I am gonna vote for myself.
There's
No,
Giannis,
Curry-
Duncan.
No.
Okay, someone put it in chat. Someone put it in chat. It's good.
I have
it's good.
Tim Duncan. He doesn't have Duncan. I have
No,
Tim
no.
Duncan.
It says Curry, MJ, Luka, Giannis, AD when healthy. Nah, weak ass
None of
team.
them are good podcasters. But anyway, say go ahead. What's your topic?
Oh shit. I did have one actually. Hold on. Let me find it. Gotta scroll back to where it was. Oh, I should be doing this on the
I'll bust
keyboard.
out with something.
Hello? What? Why did he say that?
Why you say it like that?
I got a topic right here. I thought somebody was gonna bring it up from y'all
Oh,
side, but
if you have a topic, go ahead. But I'm scrolling for mine. I actually do have one. I just, for the love of the Lord, can't find it.
I say let me.
Oh, there we go. Oh wait, no more. Go ahead.
So Colorado wins
I found
Saturday night. Colorado wins. Give them a round of applause for that. Shouts out to Deion Sanders. I think everybody here looks at Colorado and their movement. Went into a really hostile environment. Jay Norville, the coach for Colorado State, hating on my nigga once again. And he proves to, really be triumphant. So round of applause one more time, Vsauce. Round of applause.
Oh, they won?
Yeah. It was a fucking slobber knocker of a game too. Two OTs at 2:30 in the fucking morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel honestly like shout out to y'all. I couldn't do it. I'm weak. I could not do it. No,
neither, nigga.
No, I'm sorry. Like yes, like you're him. No shot in hell. I barely even started because my interest in college is already but I was there for obviously Big Dion. Over the time.
2 a.m. is crazy. 2:30.
No, bro. This was worse than like those NBA 10:30 games during
when did
that
it start?
era where the 2 minutes were meaningfully bad. No, bro. It was like chat. I know y'all basketball fans. Y'all remember that year where it was literally back to back games where we were talking like these 3 minutes in the NBA game was actually an hour and 5 in real. No, it was that bad plus an hour or two. No, couldn't do it. Shout out to them boys. I wish I had seen it. Maybe I'll go watch it later.
It started at 10:30, but I swear to God, even I tweeted, I was like, "Yo, it's 10:40 now. Like, let's get this bitch going." And I swear to God, it took another 10 to 15 minutes for them to even like whatever ESPN was even on. It didn't go to that until like 10:50 for. I'm like, God damn.
Apparently, ESPN
they were still showing. They were showing the Texas game still. The Texas game didn't even wrap up.
Yeah, I think that's what.
And by the time it ended, it was like starting up for the the Colorado State game. Shit was crazy. I ain't gonna lie though. That's how you know that nigga Dion got pulled because mad niggas was up on the East Coast 1, 2 in the morning, still live tweeting the game, talking about bitching about how tired they was. We'll say that, but niggas was up at 2 in the morning watching Colorado versus Colorado fucking State.
And he's got a lot of pull too. I mean, a lot of people showed up to the games. Wu-Tang was there, The Rock was there, Offset left Kai's stream, hopped on a plane and flew to Colorado, same clothes, everything. Like it was a crazy moment. What I want to talk about is this though, because a lot this game got heated more. This is probably the most heated game they'll have all year. Rivalry game, all that stuff like that. I'm gonna drag this out because I really want Sage to see this. So gets heated. They're trash talking before, showing watches. They're meeting each other at the middle of the field and stuff like that. Shador is calling them a hoe, calling some of the players a hoe and all that stuff like that.
Shout to Joshua.
That one always gets me. But yeah, they meet at center field, and they are fucking going at it. When I say going at it,
Are you a real homeboy? Are you a real homeboy?
I just figured out why my shit is lagging kind of crazy. But so going hard, going super hard. Mm-hmm. But what happens in the game is a hit that takes out Travis Hunter, Heisman
Was that
wide.
going into the game?
That was going into the game. That was before
Okay,
the game.
okay.
And this is also the coach that said, Dion is unprofessional and all that stuff like that because of how he carries himself before games. And matter of fact, Damo, can you talk about how you feel about Dion carrying himself into these games? Sage and Damo, or Bezos, you could chime in too, but y'all feel like he should be more professional about the way he goes into these games?
Who,
No.
Dion?
Yeah, Dion.
No, he shouldn't. There's nothing wrong with how he's carrying himself going to these games because he's carrying himself like Deion fucking Sanders. Yeah, I don't know where he went. He's carrying himself like Deion fucking Sanders. I don't know why you would expect him or why you feel to require him to change his personality or change how he acts to be a college football coach when he went to a program nobody wanted to go to, when everyone did nothing but underestimate him and his abilities, and no one had the foresight to think that his team could do anything. He brought a bunch of kids from HBCU. He turned around the HBCU program. He doesn't need to change anything he does. He doesn't do nothing wild. Just because he doesn't sit there like you in an interview or you in a press conference doesn't mean he's doing it wrong. There's nothing not professional about what he's doing. He's sitting there with fucking sunglasses on. He's still answering questions. He's answering them respectfully. He's not disrespecting nobody when he's answering questions. He's not calling nobody up their names. What's the issue here? You're mad because he's wearing sunglasses? Grow the fuck up.
Yeah, he would have to do something. I mean, obviously attire matters to some degree, but he would have to do something and or dress in a way that is so outfield that it's like, all right, bro, like, you're not even trying. But in general, I mean, no, I don't like this idea of sports of all places, sports being defined as something that's an escape from reality, sports being something that is encouraged shit talk during the game, in between the fandom and all of that. And then when they're not in the game, these dudes are supposed to just like turn it off like a goddamn switch when it's sports related topics, sports media, and other things of that nature. I don't fuck with that shit at all. I think ideally, look, man, the bro talking shit. He already has I'm gonna try to. I can't find a different way to say it. Y'all, he has the baggage that he's brought along with him in terms of the eyes on him. Nah, fuck it. Let Dion be Dion. He's getting you way more viewers than most people, or even if he's not, it's definitely new viewers. So yeah, I don't fuck with that at all. I don't fuck with it at all. Let Dion be Dion.
If it was somebody different doing something new, maybe we could have a conversation about this.
Mm-hmm.
But like, this is the same dude that was doing this back in the day. So it's not like he's changed in the past 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Of being the same person. So like, are you upset because now it threatens you? Now, what I will say, and I wholeheartedly believe this, I think that people are threatened because this shows that no longer can you be subpar. I think college football and college sports in general is on a very, very even and level playing field as far as parity goes. Mm-hmm. People aren't willing to just sit as the fourth string quarterback at Georgia anymore. If you got actual talent, you're going to go to a team that's going to get you some play time, because you know that can get you TikTok likes, Instagram views, an NIL deal, and if you do good enough, you can even get drafted and just a shot at the league. And the same thing with the NBA. Like, we saw Devontae Friga at a D3 school build a successful YouTube platform, even though he knew he wasn't going to the league. So why would I go and sit and be the fourth man the fourth point guard in the rotation at Duke, when I could go to West Technical State Institute, community, get a lot of burn, be the man in the city, and make a YouTube channel? So what's going on here, what I believe is a lot of these other coaches, and especially like the Pac-12 and all that shit like that have just been, y'all are threatened because people are now watching if you are going to perform. And if you're not going to perform, somebody's going to hold you accountable. Unlike years prior, where you could just, some of these guys been holding these jobs like fucking politicians. Nobody's even questioning to fire you. Because it's just, keeping your shit.
Black coaches, I mean, it's 3 black dudes on pot. Get over it. Black coaches is its own own subject, dog.
Some of
That
these
shit is
dudes need
sick.
to.
In college and in NFL, that shit's sick. But
Some of
that's
these dudes need to be gone for ex-pro athletes years ago. But hey, they want to hang on to the same guys over and over again. But what I want to talk about is this hit. Travis Hunter gets eliminated first quarter based off of this hit. Because they were playing dirty the whole game.
Got to look at Sean Lewis,
Colorado
the
State,
offensive coordinator, a moment ago downfield. Incomplete, but a flag down intended for Hunter, who took a shot afterwards.
Was it dirty because it was after the play?
Yes.
Nah, so not only after the play, but even if he was somewhat in bounds, you rule him defenseless, kind of.
So this ball is inbounds, but both of them have given up.
Fuck yeah.
Both of them have given up on this play. The ball touches the ground right there. It's on.
Oh, I didn't even see it hit the ground. Oh yeah, hell no.
Yeah, the ball hit the ground a minute ago.
I thought it was for a second because it's blurry on mine. So for a second it looked like a catch and he went out.
No. And then number 11 is loaded up for this hit.
Yeah, that's
he could have took his damn teammate out.
That's dirty as fuck.
He could have taken his teammate out. So, and Shador gets in his face. This player 11 did not get ejected for this.
Nope.
The quarterback, the guy that tackled Shador and did a dirty play on him, he got ejected for his play. But
11 didn't get.
11 did not get ejected.
Wow. Isn't bro out like 3 weeks now?
3 weeks. Yeah, he's out for 3 weeks because of that hit. No, I don't think there's any real.
Is he like a star receiver on the team? My bad.
He's a star player. He's their best player.
He's everything.
He's literally their starting cornerback and wide receiver, which is literally like in other words,
it's like
the closest thing we've seen.
Otani like.
I'm not saying he's the closest thing we've seen to Shohei Otani in any other sport. Like he's doing it on both sides. I want to say week 1, their first game, he played like what was it, 120, 145 snaps?
Yeah.
Shit. Like that's crazy.
He damn near played all the snaps except for
basically he played the entire game except
that
for
sounds crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
no, there used to be a concept that's heavy in college, but he's the first person that's like you should keep doing it. like you should keep doing it even in the league. It's actually kind of disgustingly impressive.
So why I want to bring it up though, because the hit was dirty. I'm not debating it was dirty.
Yeah.
Colorado State safety Henry Blackburn is receiving death threats over his dirty hit on Colorado receiver / cornerback Travis Hunter. Hunter had to go to the hospital after the hit. Colorado State coach Jay Norville said Henry Blackburn and his family received death threats during the game and since Saturday. I personally believe people are taking it too far.
Yeah,
it was a dirty hit. They're on Twitter harassing him. He's had to go private since. But it's football. It's football. This happens. People get hit all the time. Like I said, it's legitimately football. I know it's dirty, but it's contact sport.
Yeah, nobody's. Go ahead, Souls.
I feel like death threats is like it shows the whole parasocial relationship fans have with not just content creators, because we have that conversation about content creators all the time, but literally just anything they are fans of. Because like even those like videos of the crazy MJ fan who has a whole ass room of full MJ memorabilia and like the shoe from 1987 games, I think that shit is weird. I ain't gonna lie. A whole room dedicated to another man, no joke aside, crazy glaze. That's too much glaze. But nah, I think when it comes to fans doing this shit and sending death threats, because even when what was it when Danny Green was like shitting the bed for the Lakers in the bubble,
Game 5 shot and everybody sending him
like Laker fans sending him death threats, like yo bro, you don't know this man, bro, you were sending this man death. And look at Damo, because I feel like he was one of them. I ain't gonna lie, but
I was the first one.
But
oh
like,
my god.
Hey, I feel like I don't know that. I feel like that's crossing the line, bro.
You sent him
Jesus
death threat?
Christ, bro.
It's still nasty.
You sent him death threats?
It's nasty.
No, not death threats.
That's weird.
I definitely said some wild shit though. Danny Green. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat that. But yes, I've said some crazy shit.
That's crazy glaze, bro.
Sports. It can be crazy glaze, and I'm about to crazy glaze right now. I don't feel bad for that bum ass motherfucker getting harassed by people. Now, do I think death threats are far? Yes, but I don't think online harassment for you. Listen, for you doing what you did to Travis Hunter, that's a dirty hit. This is football. You don't know what the fuck could have happened to Travis Hunter had you aimed 3 inches higher, 3 inches lower. You could have ruined that nigga's life. We've seen football players be paralyzed from the waist down. We've seen niggas get active CTE, Antonio Brown, from crazy dirty hits. I don't care what nobody says. To the day I die, I'm gonna say that Vontae's perfect hit is what's causing AB to act like this. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Night and day difference in his personality ever since being hit directly in the fucking head. So I feel no goddamn sympathy. I feel no goddamn way about you being harassed by people online. Again, death threats,
just like me.
definitely kind of far, super far. Death threats is where I draw the line. Wishing death on people, crazy. But harassing this niggas, hey, you bitch ass, fuck boy, blah. That shit, you should have got 12 times the amount that you did. Because that was a terrible fucking decision you made. You knew what you were doing. You did it on purpose. And that could have had catastrophic fucking repercussions from that. He better be happy that it was just 3 weeks. Hell, Travis Hunter is lucky it was just I want to say something like ruptured or whatever, but he's lucky it's just 3 weeks for what that was, and he can still fucking walk. He still has mobility in his legs. Y'all can say it's just football, but at the end of the day, Travis Hunter had his body on the goddamn line. This nigga could have fucked him up for the rest of his life. You don't know what could have happened. So no, I don't feel bad for him. I don't think niggas doing death threats is too far. But motherfuckers, I don't think it's parasocial relationship with how far people will go with trying to defend somebody or talking shit on somebody they seen do something crazy. I don't think that's fucking crazy. I don't think that's weird. I don't think that's wild.
No. The reason I brought up parasocial relationships was because I feel like when people go as far as to give death threats, that's when the weird parasocial relationship is really shown. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like a harassment is like the step lower than that, which I think it still shows parasocial shit. But
before you go, Sage, so Travis Hunter is a streamer at the same time, which is crazy. But he actually spoke. He actually spoke about the incident.
Oh shit!
But that's gonna happen. So I just stay humble. I mean, hey, he did what he was supposed to do. It's football. Something bad's gonna happen on the field sooner or later. You just gotta get up and fight again. That's what I try to do. Get up and fight. Good thing the doctors stopped me, because if there was no doctors there, I would have still been out there playing. But I'm thankful for everybody that helped me that day. Yeah, boy, it's gonna be a speedy recovery. It's football.
Nah, so what I say is off rip. I kind of agree with Travis and Omar here in the sense of it's gonna sound fucked up and it's gonna be an uncomfortable conversation, but it truly is football in the sense, and it really ripped the band-aid off of the uncomfortable conversation. Countless of those hits happen to non-Travis Hunters, and what I mean by that is countless receiver fours.
Buddy has a 7 head.
Countless sub 80 overalls, normal dev for the Madden niggas, countless, like, I don't even want to say randoms because that is disrespectful, but countless people of that level of notoriety get hit like that, sometimes even worse, and nobody will talk about it. Nobody will go as far as to be angry about it. The reality of it, and it's fucked up to say because you should be angry regardless, is the reality is niggas are so pissed because, hey, bro, it was a dirty hit to that kid. It's a dirty hit to the motherfucker that's going to come in the league and possibly play wide out and corner. That's fucked up. So it is what it is. In regards to the hit itself, no person here, even souls who doesn't even know anything about football for real, is arguing that wasn't a dirty hit. That was definitely a dirty hit. But you got to understand, and I thought Souls would go here, but he didn't. There's also a disconnect between non-athletes and athletes, clearly, because it's gonna sound stupid. I'm gonna talk like I'm not trying to gaslight you as a person who's played professional football. I have not, but I'm telling you that I guarantee you, motherfuckers are just like, yeah, you just lay that nigga the fuck out, and you'll think that they trying to dead ass kill each other out there. This is just. It's just the nature of like, yo, I'm trying to get low. I'm trying to do whatever the fuck. Now he did obviously. I ain't fuck with that. Like nobody fucks with that hit. But ultimately, bro, niggas is playing football at high speed. It is tough. I don't think the man should be getting harassed. But I will say, I don't think the man should be getting harassed. However, to not expect it is childish, I'd say. And I don't. Well, he doesn't expect it, but that'd be the only thing. It's 2020s, you know.
I think the biggest part that he didn't expect, because as I'm reading more, So his cell phone number and his mom's cell phone number got leaked to the internet.
Yeah, see, there we go.
That.
Now that's where we're getting weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Now I do see what Damo was looking for was he suffered a lacerated liver. Lacerated liver. He had some internal bleeding. Could have went into shock. Now I see some dudes, and I'm surprised. Some of the older cats, Keyshawn Johnson, I think Michael Irvin was one of them too. He should be suspended. He should be suspended. He should be suspended. But like Sage said, some people say he should like not be allowed to play football in the FBS again.
People are saying he should get a scholarship revoked. I've seen people saying all that.
I don't see all that. I do see a game 2 suspension because the hit is crazy. I'm not gonna act like the hit's not crazy.
Maybe I'm from the South, and there are also some new rules, but sometimes you just gotta get out there and lay that wood, man. I'm not being that like sometimes and it sounds funny. So let me.
I know what you mean.
No, I know what you mean.
In the NFL, it's fine, but because he's college and you can't fine him, that's why I'm saying suspension is cool. In the NFL, that is probably that gets you a game. I'm not gonna still say suspension, but that if anything, that's a fine. But you can't fine a college student unless I'm mistaken. So as a result,
when I'm talking about lay that wood, I'm talking about getting out there and really just taking somebody's shit off.
like nobody's gonna come. Like,
look at B-So's eyebrows. B-So's eyebrows was like, oh god, that was. I'm talking about really just cleaning somebody's clock for real. Yeah,
true. Eddie didn't get a game.
I'm talking about cleaning somebody's clock for real, and that's honestly what I'm accustomed to. And it's because the level that I played, it was just us, some unprofessional dudes throwing our bodies at each other, trying to take somebody's fucking head off.
That's how I play Madden. When I do.
Oh my god.
That's just the way that I'm. So I get it. It is a dirty hit.
That hit was much cleaner. I would think
that is a dirty hit. I don't think that he should have hit him like that for sure. I also don't think that he should be receiving death threat and his mom's number should have got leaked. But like Travis said, man, hey, if you think that was the hit, wait till he gets to the NFL because they're hitting it.
No dick suck NFL athletes. A regular tackle from a motherfucker like Patrick Willis in his prime, just shitting on a hit like that. And I'm telling you, bro, it's not. That's why I couldn't be. I don't even want to use the word gaslit, but I can't be convinced in this argument when it comes to and I'm not making fun of Damo's argument here, but like in terms of like saying body on the line, health, all that shit, because them players in the NFL are like the best of that level. Like you pick, like imagine only one nigga from that game gets picked. And he's in the 5th round. And I'm not saying that's gonna happen. I think Travis is like that. But I'm just saying in general, dog, like, man.
Sometimes you gotta clean the nigga.
I
think the main thing too is like low key. I know this sounds crazy. And niggas gonna kill us in the comment stage, so just get ready for it this week.
I know it's easy to kill cops like
at the end of the day, in football or in any other contact sport, you signed up for it. I'm not saying that it's right. You signed up for it. I know you think you probably didn't think you signed up for a dirty hit or lacerated kidney. I done seen concussions change niggas' whole lives in real time. Fuck AAB. People that I really know. You sign up for that shit, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Especially football, right? Because
you don't sign up for dirty play, bro. You don't sign up for dirty play. That is such a bullshit ass 70s argument. That's such an old world mentality, and that's why so many of our uncles, so many of our dads, so many of our grandfathers are fucked up the way they are now. And Omar, the same way you're saying, oh, close ones to me. I've watched close ones to me myself that love football, died by that shit in high school, and it ruined their lives because of how much they put their bodies on the line over dumb shit that's dirty. If it's a clean play, like if it's a clean hit, if it's a legal hit, all you can say is chop it up to the game. But if we're talking about dirty play, it's a reason it's illegal. You don't sign up for cheap shots. You don't sign up for dirty play, especially in an era that doesn't promote that type of play. If we're talking about the 80s during the U days, if we're talking about the 90s during the hard-hitting era day, if we're talking about those days where they promoted that type of shit, I'll give you a little bit of leeway. But that type of football isn't even promoted no more. So that's why I'm upset about it. That's why I don't like that shit. You can say niggas signed up for it. That's on you. Cool. You can say you got to go out there and hit a nigga. That shit's cool. But at the end of the day, you don't sign up for shit that goes against the clear rules of the fucking game. You don't. That's like seeing somebody get undercut in basketball and be like, Oh, my nigga, get up. What is this, the 80s, nigga? I didn't sign up for a nigga to cut my legs when I jump. I understand it's basketball, but nigga, there's rules and regulations of what we do. And when you have somebody that deliberately, after the play was dead, goes out of their way to take your head off in an illegal manner, I don't give a fuck. That's where I draw the line. If we're talking about Ray Lewis or Pat Willis hits, nigga, those shits are clean hits for the most part. If we're gonna pull up their dirty hits, I'm gonna call that shit's crazy. But I mean, I'm literally here. I'm literally having this kind of reaction because there should be no tolerance, and we need to kill that. Hey man, it's football. Kill that shit, bro. Because niggas. This shit just was a dirty play. I feel the type of way because it's a dirty play. I don't give a fuck about big hits. Niggas get big hit all the time. Y'all right. Sage, you're absolutely right. There are people who are unknown, unranked, unheard of that get cracked easily all the time playing football. It happens 100 times out of 100. If it's a legal play, it's a legal play. We're playing football. But any situation, whether you're the first man in the rotation or the first man on the roster or the 55th, 60th redshirt freshman in practice, in a game, in a scrimmage, in training, if it's a dirty hit that puts your body, puts your life in danger, I'm going to feel the same way, whether you're Travis Hunter, whether you're Brian fucking Souls, whether you're Diddy Bop, Biddy Bop. Nigga, it don't matter who you are. If a nigga hits you dirty, I'm going to feel this exact same way. Because that shit's just whack as fuck, bro.
No. Yeah. So like I've said, and we have our stances where we agree and disagree. Like I've said this whole time, and I know you understand me here, but I'm just reiterating here. Nah, nobody's ever gonna act like that hit is clean. That shouldn't be a normal thing. I will say the dude is in college, is stupid kid doing stupid shit. Part 5,876,000. I just don't think bro should be then waking up to league mom numbers and all that extra harassment, goofy ass shit. That's where I draw my line. I'm mainly still of the mindset that like, yo, nigga tried to hit him where it hurt. You could hit him clean, but you tried to hit him where it hurt ultimately. I do think there's also certain levels of where, hey, bro, football is still gonna be football. But I will say where I actually, and if this is a goalpost, but even though this was Omar's words, not mine, so be it. I can't say that players should sign up for dirty play. I can say that it's kind of like it's kind of like the no shit Sherlock of the league thing. So you know when you're a certain level, you have to be aware of those things. But then that's just beyond of a what the fuck do you do? Because then if you're Travis Hunter, do you run at 4.5 instead of 4.4 so you can foresee a dirty hit? So that's where the shit gets fucked, of course, right? And that's why we pack those weirdos that do that shit up. But
you just play it. I personally we don't have to kill it.
It's such a fuck situation, obviously.
You just play your game, and if said thing happens to you, hey, this was a possibility. Just like when I buckle my seatbelt and get in my car, not saying it's right or anything like that, but I know there's a possibility that somebody could hit me by the side. They could T-bone me. I signed up for that when I hopped in the car, man. When I got on the interstate, all that stuff like that. I understand the risks. I just gotta weigh those risks. So I don't drive at 5 o'clock when the traffic is crazy heavy and people are ready to go to work. I don't drive at 2 a.m. when people are leaving the club drunk on the weekends. I try to make more calculated risks, but at the end of the day, I got to do what I got to do.
Nah, you're a victim, buddy. I ain't gonna lie. If you get T-boned by a dude, I'm saying, like, if you get T-boned by a dude who was under the influence, yo, that's for me. But I'm saying, like, this is what I signed up for by going on the road. Like, that's kind of fucked, bro. I don't know.
I didn't say I wasn't a victim. I for sure am a victim, man. Sometimes you better stay your ass on defense if you're trying to lay some wood. Don't get no wood laid on you. Sage, go ahead, man. What's your topic?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna be a dead horse. All right. So my topic, shit. I was hoping, damn, that topic got dark. Shit, I'm trying to make sure this is actually a good topic to go to because it's not exactly a ha topic. Actually, I got a ha shitter topic. We'll talk about one of these ones later. I'll bring this up as a hot take. I'll switch my hot take of the week for this. All right, so on a much lighter note, I feel like the pod needs lighter vibes here. Simply put, I think niggas like sports a little too much. And this is a question that I just want to ask all of you. It should be a shorter topic, but you're offered $100 million.
On a lighter note, Sage, you watch or read JJK? What do you think about the latest episode?
Haven't, you know, it's fucked up. I actually fuck with the show. I just stopped. I don't even know why. I fuck with the show and it's been anime exclusive. I don't do that manga shit. But I seen the tweet. You're offered $100 million to never watch sports again. You're taking that. It's not even a matter of just asking you all. I'm shocked at the overwhelming no. Like it is overwhelming no. Like once you see every sport, I didn't even see this reply. Let's see. Okay. All right, let that rock. Let that rock. Nah, I couldn't do it. Praying for no weakness. Bad tweet, no. Life without sports is boring. Rent isn't due yet. One yes is the first yes I see. I don't think I could do it, but this is a lot of money. Sports make me depressed. What? Like the amount of no's is crazy. I'm seeing some yeses now that it's on camera, but at least when I fucking sent this in topics, I swear to fuck a lot of no's, and you can go to the tweet itself. I'll put it back on screen if you think I'm just capping my ass off. But it's overwhelming no's, promise you. Granted, L sample size, but it's overwhelming no's. My question to you all is obviously one, what are you doing? And maybe why, if you think it's necessary. And two, why do you think so many people are saying no? Because that's a lot. It's a lot of no's, I promise you. It's just L sample size, LRNG. But of course, they set me up like that.
Run me my money, bro. I barely watch sports. Like in this time of the year, when it's like peak off season in the NBA, bro, I barely watch sports anyways, bro. Give me $100 million to do it, bro. I'm taking that shit in a heartbeat. What the fuck? God.
I think that people just don't. They really have no lives. Like legitimately. Oh, deadass. They have no lives. This is the most exciting thing in the world, and I could get it to an extent because if you didn't have anything going on, the smallest thing would keep you from, not being here on anymore. So, hey, give them something, man, or they have nothing.
No.
That's just like religion. I ain't gonna lie, motherfuckers will die by that. Their favorite sports team. I totally understand everybody saying no. I understand it. I'm not gonna say no. I'm a slut.
For $100 million.
I'm not saying no.
Niggas of Damo say no. I'm just.
I'm not saying no. I'm a whore.
What's the lowest y'all would say no to?
To quit sports.
To quit watching sports?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You offer me anything over $1 million, I'm saying yeah.
What, 999,000 isn't getting it for you either?
For the rest of my life?
It doesn't quite give millionaire.
For the rest of my life.
I would have to be $1 million. I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. For the rest of my life, because I'm a person that loves
guaranteed,
sports.
like on some fantasy shit, like my bank account will never dip below 1M. Is that what you're saying?
No,
or
just
is it
upfront $3 million.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. At least you got to give me a flat $1 million. Anything under that for the rest of my life, I don't know if they do that shit.
Yeah.
Personally, I like sports too much, and you give me $900,000 not to watch sports for the rest of my life, I'm gonna fuck that money up.
Yeah. My personal answer obviously is yes. Look, I understand we have like the would you eat ass for $1 million shit in high school, then you grow up, you eat ass for free. So then it turns into would you suck dick for $10 million type shit. That's all fine and dandy, dog.
Yes.
I fuck with LeBron. I fuck with LeBron. I fuck with Curry. Fuck with the Steelers, even though we got the worst OC of all time. I fuck with all the players, all the teams. Cool. Dog, $100 million, bro. My kids is good unless you're stupid. Like no, bro. There's other hobbies. I'd find something else I'd watch. Maybe I'd be get into movies. Maybe I get into music deeper than I already am. There's hella shit you could do in life. Is too many topics in life. I understand sports matters to you now, but $100 million and something else can replace that pretty easily. I am the king of live your life happily, but damn, 100 mil is crazy. So to answer your question, I ain't gonna lie, the number is pretty high. Probably around what Damo said. Find the bands had me thinking crazy.
I said 2 to 3 for me. So
2 to 3,000
mil.
Oh,
he's saying 2 to 3 million.
Yeah. Find the bands. I'd be like,
I think that's also crazy because you only watch one sport, B-Souls. That's you give up one sport for.
I watch.
Yeah, for me, that's easy. Football, basketball, disgustingly casually baseball. And then if WWE counts, but you can get over that shit. I remember watching it until last year anyway.
Football, basketball,
So
baseball.
oh,
MMA,
fighting! I like
boxing.
fights. I like watching the fights.
MMA, boxing.
Okay,
those are my top 5 right there. I can't
give it up.
Sports entertainment qualifies, by the way, chat. Before y'all start, I'm assuming sports entertainment because who the fuck would give you $100 million and let you watch sports entertainment? Dick move.
I can't watch that, sir.
Damn.
Stop.
Yeah, I think that would. Yeah, so that's my 5.
It might be lower than.
Yeah, I'd say give me 750. I could do 750. 750 brands. I'd probably do it.
Can I still play 2K? Does that count?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like chat cheating. Like I would say 2K doesn't count. Like no, bro. The goal is to black out sports, bro. Like stop. I hate when niggas do that in these situations, bro. Like no. That's why
I can't play 2K or Madden either.
That's why I qualified WWE, bro. Because I
Can't play sports out of your life.
And niggas do that cornball.
You can't play sports either.
Like cut sports out of your life, bro. Like sports doesn't exist.
Yeah, that number going up.
Like that's fine. I'm fine with you saying that because that's culture. It's been a huge part of my life, type shit. But like. Nah, bro. Y'all not about to do that champ bullshit where it's like, oh, okay, I just play 2K. Oh, okay, I would just watch John Cena. No, bro, cut all of that shit out. No sports, no way, shape, or form. What's your price? Damn, I hate niggas, bro. Hate them. Being said, yeah, 750, you get the convo started. Anything lower than that, call me whatever. I'm laughing you out. It's obviously I just named endless examples. I'm literally when I go on stream tonight, probably going to play 2K with the build that I posted on Twitter, and Twitter's just a random social media platform. So
that build was nasty.
What you mean? Hold on.
6'3" small forward, man.
Chat build.
Hold on. Yeah,
you had a 99 close
2
shot.
seconds, y'all. 2 seconds. Nah, don't even worry about it. 2 seconds. Hey, chat.
Team up is the way, bro.
Chat, rate my build scale of 1 to 10, and we'll move the fuck on to hot takes or whatever the fuck we got. We probably got one actual scheduled topic. But hold on, chat. Real quick, honorable mention for my segment. What y'all think about these, man? So these are my stats. These are my stats. I got a 99 close shot. Y'all don't even understand the badges, bro. Endless finishing badges off rip. I got 96 dunk. I'm yamming on niggas. I got a 2-6 standing dunk. So I could at least do it. You know what I'm saying? I got 64 post control. I got the mid-range game on lock. You know what I'm saying? That's a lost art. I have it. 63-3 if you're good, that's makeable. 99 free throws because it's free. We don't pass the ball. We don't need to pass the ball. Dribblings for hoopers. I'm a basketball player. Speaking of that, we play interior defense. We're a big body. Max physicals essentially at 6'3", 225. Our arms are longer than our body, bro. As you can see here, we are compared. Oh, those are just the attributes again. Yeah, this is me. Yeah.
Ew.
Bro built the Kawhi build with no handle. I fuck with it though, low key.
Wait, what was did it show the?
Oh, I got that video. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Does it show
Throw
like
that shit in a fire,
shades
man.
of? Who are you shades of?
I got you. I'm looking for it right now.
Fucking shades of Adam Morrison. Nigga.
Yo, don't worry about it. Yo, hold on. Let me go.
Was it Zach LaVine? I sort of got everyone's a shade of Zach LaVine this year, bro.
Let me mute it.
I knew it.
Jalen Brunson?
It's always Zach LaVine, bro. What the fuck?
Bro, you gotta think, bro. If RJ Barrett, why is RJ Barrett in the build? Let's talk about that because I built the glitchy god demi dork that you need. If RJ Barrett's in the build, you know, in the draft with Zion and the draft with Ja, you know who they didn't see coming? RJ Barrett. Same thing about the 6'3", 225 guy. You don't see him on the way. You over here looking at the dribble god point guard and the 7-foot center. You don't see the 6'3" nigga coming up. That's also why we got the Tony Allen because we play that lamp while having the bag of Zach LaVine. Nigga, that's the greatest player of all time. If you had Zach LaVine offense with Tony Allen defense, is not.
No.
Bro, if I see you pull up with that ugly ass nigga, bro, I'm turning my game off. I'm turning off my console.
Before we get to B Souls' topic,
man.
we didn't talk about this last week. I think this came out last week. And Chad, I'm about to throw up with these hamburgers.
What number you on?
The new sub. I have 7 left.
You got 7 left?
Damn, boy.
Oh, yeah, Chad, we up.
Yeah,
you
you
not
have to
finishing. We up.
We
Shout
got the glow Zach for the gift, man.
So the NBA approved a new rule, and I'm ecstatic about this rule. NBA has approved a rule that will allow teams to rest 2 stars that will not allow teams to rest 2 stars in the same game. According to the NBA, a star will be defined as someone who has made the All-Star or All-NBA teams in the past 3 seasons. For the Bulls, that would be DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Nikola Vucevic are subjected to this new player participation rule. I want to, because this is going to lead into my hot take of the week too. These are teams with multiple stars according to the NBA. Celtics, 76ers, Warriors, Clippers, Lakers, Suns, Kings, Grizzlies, Bulls, Cavs, Bucks, Hawks, Heat, Timberwolves, Mavericks. Just off rip, first impressions, because I got a hot take about this.
Wait, Denver weren't on that list, were they?
Nope. They guys don't qualify.
That is okay.
I mean, me personally, I liked the rule at first, and then I seen the stipulations in a list of players that don't qualify as the guys that can rest. Well, the list of players that can still rest, basically. And I was like, oh, okay, well, dial that shit back, because a lot of this list of the niggas you want to see. But I was still like in favor of it because the younger guys shouldn't be fucking resting anyway. I'm low-key glad they did it the way they did it. And the only way you're going to be able to rest is if you have tread on your tires, my nigga, or played significant amount of minutes, valuable playoff minutes, stuff like that. There is no goddamn reason outside of him already being hurt. Luka, Tatum, Brown, niggas like Trae Young, Ja, Ingram. There's no reason these niggas is just getting DNPs for rest, nigga. Get your goddamn miles in. Get your goddamn reps in. Play basketball, bro.
What you signed up for, right? What you signed up for?
I knew it.
It's not what you signed up for. It's what you're paid to do. That's what you're being paid to do.
Bro, where is it?
You triggered my trap card.
Yeah.
It's what you're paid to do. You're paid.
NFL different college type shit. Hey,
you're paid to play basketball. So
they're not paid to play in college? Oh shit.
You triggered my trap card.
No, they're not unless you have an NIL deal. And I don't. No,
so
you're not.
So your sentiment changes if the same thing happened in the NFL?
What?
Oh, shit.
That's actually a good question.
You triggered my trap card.
In the NFL, you're gonna you actually get paid instead.
They're
of
basically
college
saying same hit, same caliber names, all that extra shit in the NFL.
Hit versus niggas
yeah, oh, that's what I thought he'd say. Thank you.
No,
Thank you. Thank you.
Nasty.
Y'all are sick fucks. Thank you.
But I will say, I mean, you do get paid to play college football. Why do you not get paid to play college football?
You don't get a check cut for the purposes of playing football. You might get, I mean, I don't
you get a stipend.
Again, I'm Mr. Dropped Out after one semester, so I don't know how the scholarships and shit work for everybody. I don't know if you just get a check that you can use freely on anything.
Yeah.
Which scholarship? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So
they get stipends every I think it's every game.
Yeah, I don't know all the college players getting paid. That I actually don't know.
All I know is the NIL deals is how niggas is getting major money. I thought the scholarship shit, if anything, was like between 250 to like probably $500 a month for like the average college player, right? That's how much.
Even if that's getting paid, man.
Yeah, I misinterpreted it completely. Feel, I thought it was like a no dick suck star college players thing. I thought it was like a
the stars get the NIL deals. Those are the ones where like you getting 6 figures, maybe from 6 figures to mils or whatever it is, or however much you're able to get. That's the stars. But the average college player, I mean, the stipend shit, you getting 250 a month, 500 a month, 800 a month type shit. Unless you paid under the table, like they've been doing in Alabama.
Got it.
To answer your question though, I like the idea. I like the idea. But in actuality, it's not going to change anything in my opinion. I think NBA teams will just find loopholes. Instead of just saying DNP for rest, they will make up some sort of injury, which I already felt like they were doing. Yeah, that ankle just a little sore today, man. He gonna sit out. It's not.
I got Lou Gehrig's disease.
Yeah, this isn't load managing. He just the ankle's a little sore, so we gonna sit him out today. You know what I'm saying? Or they might just stagger the resting, because isn't the rule like you just can't rest 2 stars at the same time?
You can rest one, you can't rest 2.
So they can rest Tatum this one game. Next game is gonna be Jaylen Brown. Like they can come up with something. It's really not changing anything, and ultimately I think it was just something that the NBA implemented so that they can say that they're doing something about it. It's not.
I actually think I just straight up don't like it, and it's not even for.
Hey, my cookie pink, my brownie hole brown.
And it's not even for what you guys anticipate of. Oh, get out there and play. Nah, honestly, I think it can set up a crazy absurd advantage. This isn't even hate, so I'll pick a fucking different team. But Denver is the first that came to mind. Nah, fuck it. I swear to God, I'm not being a Lakers fan here. But like for example, a team like Denver, they can rest Jokic legally. And then they can also rest every other player that didn't make the All-Star game by like literal. So there's ways for people to work around that, as Sol said, but it can become to the point of disgusting advantages. Now, Denver is a rare case. Obviously, I haven't been able to name another team. But then that's just one of the things to go to Sol's point, but a little bit different. Not only can you disguise it as an injury, but now you can kind of choose who you want to disguise and then choose who you want to actually say you're resting. Like, that's how you can really finesse it. So you could say, yo, we're Phoenix. Kevin Durant, he's actually resting. No cap, he's fine. We're resting him. Bradley Beal, though, that nigga's pinky is fucking gone. That nigga Devin Booker, he might not play again. So you can get disgusting with it and then also look good in the face of media. Back then it was just like an unhidden, but it was kind of like a pink giraffe in the room of like, nigga, that nigga's not hurt. But now it's kind of like people are going to be able to save face with it, and that's kind of like excusing cheating a bit to me. So maybe that's a fucked up way to look at it, but that's
Omar?
why
You
I don't really
looking
fuck with
cooked
it.
over there, buddy.
Stop, bro. Stop asking me about them burgers. All right. This is. Come on, stop asking me about them.
Someone said resting Kawhi is gonna be tough. That's actually gonna be tough as shit.
No, this would be 7, like crossing off the 7th one, and then I would have 6 left. I just want to say, I'm sick and fucking tired of these grown ass men sitting down. And it's loosely based on this. So this past weekend, Messi was supposed to, come play in Atlanta. And Messi joining Miami, huge deal in the soccer community and all the communities that are profiting off of this, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. But so he did 2 things. He didn't play. Now, I'll give him a little bit of grace for not playing. Atlanta's field is turf. For those that watch football, not just like soccer, but football. We know that there's some players that just don't do turf at all because of the belief of injury, et cetera, et cetera. That's cool. Messi doesn't travel to Atlanta. So like this tweet says, Lionel Messi has not traveled with Miami to Atlanta ahead of their match. He is now expected to miss a match for the first time since joining Miami. Atlanta United sold 65,000 plus tickets to this match at a minimum entry of 125 plus. I looked at these ticket prices. I wanted to go with my cousin. Messi is like, you get the chance to see Kobe, Bron, MJ, Steph, like these guys.
Go get them.
You go.
Especially
you get
for 125.
Yeah, well, 125 is gonna put you up there in that motherfucker. But
that's not bad though.
I looked at the bottom. People paid a lot of money. I'm talking about bands for these tickets. And for you to just not even show up, warm up a little bit, give him a little show. I will say that I think Steph did that a couple times when he was injured. It was one of these years where he went through his little warm-up routine.
Steph did handle that injury.
He did his little warm-up routine, and then he was there at the beginning, and then when the game played, he just didn't play the game. But for you to not travel, this is Zach Klein. He's for local news in Atlanta. Messi not traveling to Atlanta and missing Saturday's game is weak. His HC, head coach, said he's healthy. If he doesn't want to play, fly up on a private jet in the AM, go through your warm-ups and give the 70,000 plus fans a moment they will never forget. Sit on the bench and then fly home. And I totally agree. But we've gotten so far with this player empowerment, all this stuff like that. I'm a working class man. A lot of people in these arenas are working class people that put their money together to catch a game a year, maybe. Some of these folks may catch a game every 3, 4, or 5 years. When the last time y'all been to games?
2018.
No, not that long.
I don't even remember.
In my last game, I've been to a lot of events, but the last game, I think I seen Antonio Brown. Oh my God. Last game I seen Antonio Brown twerked in the end zone.
28
last season.
I say 2018, and that's because I ended up moving to Carolina, and everybody know how I feel about that bald-headed nigga. But now he sold most of the team, so I'm being there to see you, Mello.
I know. What's it called? B-Souls went recently because he went to a playoff game, and I know I've been recently too. But I even see some people in the chat. Oh, working class people putting up thousands of dollars. You're absolutely right. We just talked about it with sports. that's the only thing that you have in life. I personally don't ask for much in my life. Truly, I don't. Before a couple months ago, I didn't play, or not before a couple months ago, before this month, I didn't play video games. Stop collecting sneakers. I don't have anything that like I just absolutely have. Don't have all the latest tech gear, all this stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
If I get a chance to go to a basketball game, I'm gonna go to a basketball game and I want to sit where I want to sit, no matter the cost. Rest of the year, I don't get anything. So yeah, I might put a couple $100, $1,000 to a ticket. To be let down like that is crazy.
I've always this is what I was gonna say in terms of where I thought you guys might see where I'm coming from with the rest thing. I've always never been the biggest fan of load management necessarily, but it's a necessity. It's a good evil. But when it comes to the working man thing and the MESSI situation directly, I think that's a bit weird because he has it's a pretty damn good reason. However, not going there is somewhat crazy. I do think people are being fake, and I'll call it out. I don't think motherfuckers would care if he had that moment, because all that would happen is they would be like, so you flew here and all you could fucking do. So I already know some people would type shit like that. So I can't go that far with y'all. But I can say at least he could have showed up 100%. Like if he couldn't have played, he didn't know it was turf. Shit does happen. And he's one person.
Oh, he knew it was turf. He knew it was turf. Commented about the turf. Said, "Hey, growing up, I played on turf. You know, I didn't. I've always been accustomed to turf. So turf isn't a problem." Head coach said he's healthy. All of a sudden, hey, I'm not flying up.
Damn.
That's a lot tougher. I'm not.
I thought he was at the very least gonna say, "Hey, I've never played on turf."
Yeah, if that's a fact, that's very tough. But it moves the sentiment a little bit, obviously. But I'm still of the mindset that he could have shown up. I don't think him like getting a couple of free kicks or anything would have necessarily helped anybody be satisfied. To be honest, I would have just gaslit him into playing the game. So I'm calling cap there. But definitely, him not showing up is kind of tough. But him being you should have played on fucking turf, bro. If he's the most dangerous thing an athlete can do as a non-athlete, as a nigga that just goes to the gym, is doing something that you feel like you're gonna fucking fail at, or you're gonna get hurt at, not fail at, get hurt at. Like if I'm about to do an exercise and my trainer's so like go, and I'm touch the barbell or like about to do whatever exercise, and I'm like, I'm gonna lose my shoulder. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that shit. So I'm not mad at him for not playing if he felt he was gonna get hurt.
Truth is, my youth was spent on artificial turf. My whole life was on that pitch. It's been a while, but I have no problem adapting myself again.
Crazy quote. No debates for the quote. If he said that in the past, then as a fan, I'm like, okay, he might actually buy for the turf, and then he doesn't play for the turf. Crazy quote. Not defending that. I just know I'm with him 100% when he shouldn't have lied to the people. But damn it, if that's how you feel, that's how you fucking feel. But you shouldn't have lied to people. There is no defense for lying to people.
I don't know if niggas remember my sentiment when it comes to players resting or low managing and not showing.
You're
up
all
to
for it,
victories.
right?
I don't give a fuck. Y'all bought tickets to see the teams play. You didn't buy a Lionel Messi ticket. Now I will say it is fucked up the day or that venue is upcharging that much for Messi tickets because people want to see Messi. I definitely understand that. Like the team, the venue's being charged extra because he's on this team. Niggas want to come see him play. I get it. But at the end of the day, you did not buy Lionel Messi tickets. You bought the fucking Miami Wazoos. Yeah, Atlanta Kick'em Rocks. You bought them tickets, nigga. I don't know what to tell you. You bought the Atlanta Kick'ems versus the Miami Wahoos. I don't know what to tell you, gang. You didn't buy Messi tickets. This is way different than if I bought Rod Wave tickets and I go out there and Rick Ross show up. I'm gonna be mad. We riding. I did not buy Rick Ross tickets. I bought Rod Wave tickets. But nigga, you bought a ticket to see the team play. And I've seen in many instances in other sports where, especially older guy, this is if Messi was young, I probably feel a little different. But I've seen in other sports where fucking older guys who aren't playing in the game don't travel with the team. I've seen Bron do it a ton since being a Laker alone. I've seen AD do it. I've seen plenty of old players do it. Lionel Messi's been playing professionally from what Chad is saying, 19 to 20 years. he qualifies as an old guy. That nigga ain't travel. If he's not gonna play, I don't see why he needs to travel. Them niggas don't need him for veteran leadership.
This has been my one problem with that. Yeah, this has been my one. This is my one problem with that argument though. And I'm not accusing you of it. It's just the take. It's just, and I use this word a lot, but it's kind of dishonest in the sense of, let's say I held a Sage concert. Let's use your music one. And I know people don't like analogies, deal with it. Let's say I held a Sage concert and J. Cole's on the poster. It literally says presented by J. Cole under it. And then you get there, all these other artists pop out, and then I'm like, J. Cole cannot make it. So here's Playboy Cardi. Now there's a chance you might like Playboy Cardi, but if you bought the ticket, flew out for Cole, and Cole ain't there, that's like, all right, Sage, the fuck. So I can't get with that, and especially in this generation where a lot of people would argue that they're more fans of teams than the players than teams. It's not even like how it was when we was growing up, where you were a Lakers fan and then you like Kobe, or you were Cavs are different, LeBron's different. When you were a Grizzlies fan because it was from the hood, you were a Wizards fan because it was from the hood, or whatever the fuck. A lot of people back then, the hometown teams, or just straight up like the teams. When your favorite player left, you still died with the team. Nowadays, these niggas, Drew Brees retires, I'm not a Saints fan anymore. Aaron Rodgers ain't a Packer, I'm a Jets fan now, type shit. Like that's how the shit is nowadays.
Niggas not even watching the sport.
Yeah, and half of these motherfuckers don't even watch the sport. Like once Wade retires, I'm done watching basketball. So that's how the shit is. So I think in this era especially is different. But go ahead.
Why should I feel bad for a bunch of idiots who are so dick struck over a single player that you would buy thousands of dollars worth of a fucking ticket to see that one nigga when there's a chance he don't play? You're an idiot. Now, would I be disappointed if I bought Hornets floor seat tickets to see the Lakers and I get there and Bron not playing? I'd be disappointed. I'm not going to bitch about it. Hey, I'm here. Hey, fuck it. Turn up, LaMelo. I'm going to get my drinks. I'm going to talk my shit to whoever's on the court. I'm going to enjoy the basketball game because at the end of the day, I bought tickets to a basketball game to see these teams play. I can have a favorite play, and I'm just looking at it through my lens. I can talk about how Jimmy, John, or Jeff, how they go about their sporting experience. I can't look at it through your lens because I'm not you. I can only look at it how I look at it. And the way I look at buying tickets, I'm buying tickets to see this team play. I know niggas low manage. I know niggas don't play. Now, I'm not familiar with soccer, so how normal is niggas not playing in soccer? How normal is that? What you call it? You just said Messi, this is the first game he missed. So I don't think this is a low managing thing that constantly happens. So for them, again, I definitely understand why people in this situation down in Atlanta, they would be upset. Tickets are upcharged. This is an unprecedented thing. This is not something that's normal.
He said he was going to play.
He said he was going to play and didn't play.
I don't know what to tell you.
I get them being upset. But in terms of how do I feel about a motherfucker load managing, the same way I felt when we talked about it for basketball and any other sport. You pay to see the teams play at the end of the day.
I ain't trying to drag it, so I'll let you have the last word on it after this rebuttal. Hold on.
What is the Goat Black sitcom theme song?
I'll answer that later. Okay, anyway, remind me to answer that later. So I just want to say, bro, no cap. I think we all are at least, like, we can act like we're not these omni-casual, super stat nerdy, whatever fan that we want to be. Fine, cool. At the end of the day, we know, bro, stars make the league. Stars sell the tickets. Stars bring in the fans. Messi going to the team brought eyes on there that nobody was watching. Dion being on that team had us watch that team and shit like that. We don't have to play like that. We don't have to be that weird about. I don't even want to use weird because weird's a crazy word. We don't have to be obtuse about it, right? So when Messi goes out here, announces he's gonna play, and this first time he's here, it's not necessarily, oh, you dick sucking one player. And if that's how we're gonna define it, then to each his own. But if he is truly one of the greatest talents in soccer history, and he's finally in your hood, I guess that's sucking dick. I want to go see him play. And then if he can't play, that's disappointing. And I can't get past that. That's where, like, my argument for load management has always been. I just can't get with the idea that, hey, bro, you bought these Clipper tickets, not Kawhi and PG tickets. It's like, okay, if I'm going to a Clippers game to watch motherfucking Ty Lue coach Norman Powell, that's disappointing for me, bro. And then you're not gonna tell me that I don't like the sport at all because I'm gonna sit here and complain that tomorrow night, that last night after I bought the ticket, that day
Kawhi and Paul George are out for unexpected reasons. Oh, what the fuck?
I do.
So Damo's whole
My
take
bad.
is just you can be disappointed, just don't be sassy, right?
Oh Lord.
Well,
That is not my point.
I do.
My
I do want
point-
to.
my
Niggas
point
going
was,
back to the
I
cake.
understood
Oh
it.
Lord.
My point was
Back
this man
to the
Bezos is
cake.
reaching. This is
Back
crazy.
to the cake.
I
Nah,
said
Jack
very
liking it too.
clearly.
Big cake.
I said very clearly. I get the disappointment. I get that. But me personally, you're buying a ticket to see the teams play. That's what I said.
Nigga at the
I
airport.
guess.
And I would. Well, let me say this because I don't know these other stadiums. The other fucked up part about this is, and I was gonna say when people did, I'm not doubting that people did. People drove in because although it's not like Salt Lake where there's not too close, there's a lot of gaps and people are flying in or whatever. Still, it's not like there's a plethora of fucking teams in the MLS. So there's some gaps, and I know people flew in and came from all over the place to see Messi. My question as commissioner, because we would have to have a serious, honestly, as commissioner of this league, owner, head coach, all that stuff like that, we would have to have a serious conversation. Are you going to do this for every turf field? Because if that now rules out 8 teams, nah, you can't do that, dog. You can't do that. You can't just, especially lie and say, hey, I'm going to be there for 8 teams. And then just say, nah, you know what? I'm actually not going to be there. We need to come up with a better system. That can't happen.
You don't think it's a situation where it's like, it's damn if you do, damn if you don't at this point? It's either he plays the rest of the games at the turf stadiums or he doesn't and misses like 8 games because of turf?
No, you need to play. At the end of the day, you just need to play. For me, my league, what's best for my league, you got to play, buddy. And also, if that was the case, you should have said something before we got into this. Not saying that, we would have not wanted you to come and play in the MLS. Not saying that at all. Just saying we would have navigated differently, moved differently, would have maybe sold tickets differently, promised stuff differently. Because you got to think about who's actually buying tickets that matter. So those people bought season tickets to knowing that Messi was going to play. They bought boxes. Yeah, it would have bought press boxes, all that stuff, knowing that Messi was going to play. If you do that, now you fuck up me for next season or this coming game, all that stuff like that. Now Atlanta United still showed out because they're a good team, but nah, you can't do that. That would literally be like, I'm telling you, you get fucking, I don't know, LeBron at his peak or MJ at his peak to agree to come and play in your basketball league. And then he says for a fourth of the teams or a half of the teams, I'm just not going to play. And he's saying this shit day of. I'm just not going to play.
But this isn't Messi at his peak. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of comparisons. Go ahead. My fault. I'm basis comparison. Go ahead.
I would even say LeBron now. If LeBron now agreed to be in your league and you thought this was the thing that was going, well, this thing is going to boost you because it's LeBron fucking James. And then all of a sudden, day of, he's saying, I can't play here. I can't play here. I can't play here.
Why the fuck is this nigga spamming the same message? Dipshit. I don't know if you just got here or didn't listen. I acknowledge why it was fucked up because of the fact that the Atlanta Stadium upcharged the tickets because Messi was supposed to play. I admitted that was fucked up for them. I admitted everything that was wrong in the situation that I felt was wrong. I just said at the end of the day, you pay for goddamn tickets to see the teams, not the players. So that's my outlook on it. But I do admit, I can obviously state where it was fucked up for everybody that bought tickets for this game when day of a game he said he was going to play. The nigga just bitched out and said, "No, I'm not playing now." I admit it where it was fucked up at. So where does my argument fall fucking shut up. Get off my dick.
Oh, shit.
Nigga said the same shit 5 times. I'm thinking
Bring back the Q&A. Bring back the Q&A.
On dick.
Go ahead, Bezos. What's your topic?
The comments dripping off your chin.
Oh my god. All right, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be the thumbnail, and it's crazy that we haven't talked about it, so I'll talk about it.
Okay, that was one of the two.
Oh shit, damn it. Yeah.
All right.
So I got one
I'll
topic
bring
left.
up
A hot take left.
I'll bring up the tweets right now. So let's start off here because it is a pretty long thread of quote retweets. I will say that.
Oh
so
my God, yeah.
It stemmed off of Stephen A. Smith going on the Joe Budden podcast. Joe Budden had him on. They talked about the meat and potatoes, his time at ESPN, the Shannon Sharp collaboration, etc., etc. And specifically at one point, he asked about the relationship and the fall off with Max Kellerman. So I'll just read the tweet right here. Stephen
You
A.
don't want to play
Smith.
the clip?
Nah,
My shit didn't get claimed. My shit didn't get claimed.
Nah, especially not on Twitch. I don't.
No,
Twitch
YouTube,
is not a problem. YouTube is a problem. We got claim my son.
But my shit didn't get claimed. But it's what
I'm
you
good,
think.
man. I'm good.
Okay.
Stephen A. Smith stated he didn't like working with Max Kellerman. He also believes the audience might not have been as receptive to Max because he wasn't an athlete or journalist. I had mad respect for him for the standpoint of white dude, highly intelligent, Ivy League, educated from Columbia, smart as a whip, can talk his ass off, can talk about anything. I get all that. But you weren't an athlete and you weren't a journalist, and the absence of the two components left people wondering, why should we listen to you? So that's the initial quote right there. And then this guy, just honestly a random person, quote retweeted that with the clip of T.O. on First Take from like 2016, essentially stating that like, yo, I think this is during the peak of the Colin Kaepernick conversations as well, talking about how like Max Kellerman is blacker than Stephen A. Stephen A. then responds, yo, I ain't gonna lie, you crossed the line. You crossed the line. So this was the quote retweet, and then T.O. himself quote retweets that saying facts, and this shit got like 33 million views.
I hate you.
And then Stephen A. quote retweets T.O. saying, or maybe I'll just dedicate the entire Stephen A. Smith show / podcast on YouTube this Monday to all the things you tried to do behind the scenes to brothers over the years while claiming someone is more of a brother than others. Let me think about that over the next 24 hours. Hashtag sick of this. Hashtag enough. Couple more tweets.
My uncle had to step in on this shit. I ain't gonna lie.
T.O. then quote retweet says, behind what scenes? Again, man, I'm not worried because I stand on my character and who I am. You better come with some facts and not this hearsay and anonymous sources, because that's not gonna fly. And then that's it.
My uncle came in and was like,
yeah, Kyrie told niggas, hey, bro, unless you're going to box.
Kyrie as well. Kyrie as well was like, yo, handle this like grown men. Talk privately, please and thank you. Get off the timeline.
Y'all on each other's cocks.
In chat, I'm trolling. Kyrie didn't tell him to fight. Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's what I got.
Nah, he said, you know, you're going to talk like some goddamn adults. Get off social media because they know what to do. Off rip. Look, man. Stephen A. did not have me in the first half. He got me in the second half when it comes to T.O. shit. That T.O. shit is crazy. I don't know. Look, man, like there's certain moments where you can get your shit off, but that was a crazy thing to say on live television. That's just fucking wild. But in terms of like the Max situation, it kind of made me remember what we were talking about with the Skip and Shannon situation, bro. It's a disconnect with the audience in Stephen A.'s case, or maybe that's just the way he's sugarcoating it. Nobody was thinking Max wasn't a credible source. That's what his idea was, that the chemistry wasn't there and that Max wasn't being perceived as a credible source. Everybody fucking loved Max. At least the niggas that I talked to at the lunch table and the group chats, the comment section, even everybody fucking loved Max. Whether he was crazy wrong, like how you are, or crazy right, like how sometimes how you are. Everybody was like, okay, cool. Max knows what he's talking about. Dude's not stupid. You've called him bright several times. So I didn't like his reasoning for that. Now, at the end of the day, his reasoning is his reasoning, but it was kind of just like, at best, you don't have a connection with your audience. Worst case is same thing that we talked about could have been alleged with Skip, where it was like you didn't like that he was on the come up crazy and it was even and out at your level. I never think, and he shouldn't have been insecure if he did think this. I never thought Max was surpassing Stephen A. But if he had that mentality or insecurity, that's possible as well.
Well, he said this thing, and that's kind of why I wanted to play the clip. He said this sentiment that, because Joe Budden doubled back and was like, oh, was it? Or it was either Joe Budden or it sounded like Ice or
one of them. I seen the clip.
He said, what was it, the views or what was it? And he said, no. I mean, it wasn't that. They weren't going down or anything like that. But we weren't going up. We were just here with it. We were just kind of here, and it was feeling real stagnant. To keep it all 100, like in this weekend, at least my timeline has been cooking them for this. And sadly, when I was streaming, I was focused on the Shannon shit That was what was important to me. But this thing is crazy.
Yeah.
Max Kellerman was embarrassing him on political issues. Max Kellerman was embarrassing him when it came to Black Lives Matter conversations, Colin Kaepernick situations, riot conversations, weed conversations, protesting conversations. He wasn't just winning those debates. He was flat out embarrassing. And literally, that's when they started these memes of Stephen A being a trash badger. Like that's a trash panda, whatever they call it. But that's when all that stuff was happening. Was that time, or it was all the times during the bubble, during Rona, during all these BLM movements. Stephen A and Max were having conversation, and Max was embarrassing him. Not
Max
beating
was
him.
not debating. Yeah. In terms of debate, it wasn't close.
Not beating, embarrassing him.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
My takeaway from this whole situation is Stephen A is a nasty guy. I ain't gonna lie. Stephen A is a nasty guy. Cause I was looking at it on my stream, bro. He has this repetitive nature of when he gets called out, he threatens to like leak shit that are behind this. Lonzo, T.O., Kevin Durant in the past. He's like, apparently T.O. even sued him for trying to leak information that shouldn't be public. Now, and shout out to Florida Man for the sub. Now, the thing is, he's never actually gone out and done it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But this whole blackmail card of, hey, I got dirt on you, man. You better shut up. And doing it publicly, too. Like on a public platform, ESPN, his own show. Don't let me get on you and all the shit I got on you. I think that shit is crazy. And also with the quote about Max Kellerman, he just got to stop capping, bro.
Yeah.
The reason why you didn't want Max Kellerman on First Take was because he didn't have enough pull. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. This whole argument of, man, the reason why Max Kellerman, he just wasn't working on First Take was because I know the audience, right? And the audience doesn't really appreciate a person who doesn't come from a journalism background.
Insane cap.
Yeah, and he's not an athlete. So what the fuck does Max Kellerman bring to the table? That's why we were getting staggered.
You know what he said? He said verbatim? He said he didn't have the cachet to sit across from
Yeah,
Stephen A.
man.
That's exactly what he said.
For those that haven't watched the clip, bro, it is insane.
Yeah.
Hey, shut your bitch ass up,
This shit
nigga.
is gross, bro. And I just find it so hypocritical because, again, like whenever people calls out Stephen A on his credibility about, yo, why the fuck are you speaking on basketball? You ain't never played. His defense is, again, a nasty defense. Yo, don't let me get on you in the dirt I got on you. And when it comes to this situation, when it comes to your show, now the gatekeeper is, he didn't even come from a journalist. And I find it funny because I said this on stream, bro. That whole gatekeeping conversation is so funny because everyone's like, there could be 10 people in the room. Yeah, we should gatekeep. But the level of gatekeeping is different from all those 10 people.
You said that one.
And it's just, it just gets funny when the door stops and the door closes when you're right there in front of the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this was just one of those cases, bro.
I'll let Damo go before I speak again.
Oh yeah, niggas just retweeted everything I'm about to say. Honestly, the niggas just lied. He lost me the moment he just blatantly lied, wanting to say, "Oh, he's not an athlete or a journalist." Yeah, saying, "Oh, he's not a journalist nor an athlete." So I'm not sure if the audience really wanted to hear what he had to say. No one thought that. Like flat out lying to everybody that was watching your show is insane to me. And I knew from day one, the moment I knew when T.O. said he was more black than him, Max wasn't gonna last long. I knew at that moment. But before then, you could see all the conversations they were having, he would get waxed. All the pull that he had in terms of everyone in the comments that Sage said, or just perception when you had those conversations at work, lunch table, group chat, everybody was like, damn, Stephen A is getting cooked. He is getting cooked.
Oh shit. I like this now.
I remember sitting with my granddad, rest his soul. We were sitting there watching. He was like, "Man," and he's a big Stephen A guy. Damn, Steve's getting cooked, ain't he? I was like, "Yes."
Yeah, my uncle used to say. Rest in peace, my uncle. He used to say that all the time. He was like, "Damn."
Like Max is giving it to Steve, ain't he? Hey, Pop. Now look up him rapping. Like every time, look up him rapping. How about that? But yeah, like it was insane that you would really go up there and have this kind of prestige about yourself. Like I get it, respect for everything you've done for the analyst game. I understand that. But to sit there and try to act like Max Kellerman wasn't on his shit, to sit there and act like it was really people that had a problem with Max and it wasn't just you is lame. And I didn't even realize the whole trying to pull the blackmail card on people. That's just
the weird thing about this situation is that Max has never said anything publicly about Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. is literally out here doing press runs bashing Max. After he got Max removed, he did a Breakfast Club and Hot 97 interview the same day.
I will say they're asking him the question though. I mean,
yeah. So I was gonna bring that up, and then I was gonna talk about what I think Stephen A's long-term goal, which I do think he accomplished. Stephen A. always wanted, to be honest, black co-host. He always wanted a black co-host. He wanted to see his brothers win and have that more barbershop talky vibe to his show. And that's where I think the disconnect with his audience is. Niggas didn't exactly thirst for just a bunch of niggas yelling at each other. They didn't thirst that. And that's not exactly even what's going on with Stephen A. and Shannon right now. It's organized as well. So I'm not even going to the raccoon ship of saying that. But I don't know what it was about Max. Maybe some behind the scenes. Maybe it just simply put, and I wish he was just saying it, that he just didn't get along with him. Chemistry wasn't there. He just didn't, he's a cool guy, but wasn't my cup of tea. Wish he was just saying things like that. I could accept that. But reality was, a lot of people were arguing outside of Stephen A. and Skip, and half of those arguments were nostalgia. That first take was on S tier time, and it was their favorite show to watch while Skip and Shannon are doing Skip and Shannon shit. That they preferred First Take time in and time out. So it was just kind of sad to see. I want to go back to what the super chat brought up, because that was going to be my next thing. It gets really sad on how Max this whole time, and maybe he has been speaking and we don't know about it. Alert us if we are. I don't want to spread misinformation. Max, God bless, hasn't said a thing about this dude. To my knowledge, hasn't said one word, especially a negative word about Stephen A. He's just clocking in, clocking out, doing what he can, trying to get back. I don't know if where he's working now because of the whole ESPN crazy bullshit. But man, that shit is so crazy to me, bro. That shit is just wild.
I think there's two reasons why. And Stephen A. said it in this same Joe Budden interview. One, Stephen A.'s a chatty patty, so he's gonna say something. But two, I think that Stephen A. definitely has more cachet or power than Max Kellerman. So when he was saying that, Stephen A. was like, "Yo, if I don't get Shannon Sharp, a brother on here, then I don't want him to be like 2009 where he's just left out in the dust to hang and there's nowhere for him to go." So because I got the report that I have with the bosses or whatever, I asked him to come over here. Max knows that if he were to say something, how he feels, the truth, whatever the case may be, Stephen A. Smith might say something. And now Max can't be on different networks. I think he doesn't have the best relationship with Fox either. Whatever. But I'm looking at his sports broadcasting acumen. This goes back. This goes back to the 90s.
Oh yeah, Max been in the game.
Yeah.
So, but if you hear Stephen A. Smith, he just doesn't have the sports analyst background. But
he's being disingenuous to why the fuck people watch First Take, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone is watching that shit for the smartest conversations and the hottest tea. Not even hottest tea is different, but breaking news. There's a difference between watching Woj and First Take. People watch that shit for entertaining sports debates.
You know why that's true? You know why that's true, B-Souls? Because the people that followed Max was Ryan Hollins and Will Kane, right?
Yeah.
I'm not watching First Take for Ryan Hollins and Will, especially Ryan Hollins. I'm for sure not watching it for Ryan Hollins.
Man, I'll take it a step further, Souls. I don't even necessarily agree with 100% what you just said. Max was introducing that audience to a First Take. The stat, Stephen A. used to gaslight Max all the time in the debates.
That's true.
On how he used to implement stats, advanced stats.
JJ Redick before JJ Redick, low key.
He's a top 5 player in 29. Nobody was saying Anthony Davis was a top 5 player. He wasn't making out the second round. That used to be the bar. Max Kellerman comes in and he's like, what? This is DPOY, damn near averaging 30. He swept Dame in the first round, damn near by himself. I know y'all go to Drew Holiday, but the whole time, like this nigga Max introduced a lot of new arguments to media time in and time out, and Stephen A would just basically like call him a nerd on live television. So it's tough.
Damn, what Ryan Hollins do?
I didn't know. I do find it interesting because someone pointed it out too. Like when First Take started, when it was just Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Skip was the crazy dude, and Stephen A would be the one that brings like maturity to the conversation, sense into the conversation. That shit flipped once Max Kellerman came onto the show.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of times Stephen A looking like the dumbass, and then Max Kellerman being the one that making sense. So I felt like there's people are saying like Stephen A just got tired of being looked at as the dumb one. That's why I didn't want Max on the show. Apart from like the pull and shit like that. So now he wants his dynamic, and you kind of see it with, you know, the casting that they've had ever since, where Stephen A is again, he's the authority figure. He's the smartest guy in the room. He's not the one viewed as a dumbass and getting cooked in these debates. So.
Yeah, I don't even necessarily fully disagree with that. I've always been a reserved person because I would like need to damn near meet bro. I mean, nah, I ain't gonna say meat, bro. If it look like a duck, I'm hearing some quacking. I'll say that. But if I see this motherfucker start waddling and swimming on a pond, I'm not gonna say he's a cow. And it's definitely telling with these analysts or these sports media guys, whatever we're supposed to call them. When every time a new face is trending, how quick that face can go away. That's starting to become telling, and it's also telling that Stephen A's best like shining moments where he's obviously the most happiest is when he's in a debate that like he could win unless he has a hot take. And with Max was a genuine who's gonna win this debate this episode. That's what me and my aunt used to watch for. We used to be like, who's gonna piss us off? I got Stephen A, I got Max, and then we used to debate who's right between the two. Because that's how even it used to be. Nowadays, it's like if you don't agree with Stephen A, you probably agreeing with some hot take that Russo said, or some Cowboys till I die take that Irving said, or some wild ass bias ass take on First Take. And Stephen A, as Sol said, is usually the more neutral one. And even if he agrees with them, he's usually on the neutral side of things.
Yeah. Also, I'm getting good at spotting these press runs. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, for
this
sure.
This is all part of a press run. Offset going from Kai Stream to Colorado, that's part of a press run. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen that Tinashe clip too. We can get into it too if that's the next topic. Like,
okay, so my hot take is gone.
No. Your hot take isn't gone. Your hot take isn't gone.
No, your hot take. I just felt that's all I'm saying. I felt like even her saying that on a podcast the week a single of her comes out. Press run. Everything's a press run.
Hey, Reeler.
Did you just now realize a lot of these rappers when they're on podcasts or on somebody's live stream, they're doing a press run?
No, I'm just getting easy. It's just getting easy for me to see like why shit is trending. It's not because this is just a random thing trending. Nah, it's part of a press run.
Realistic. I'll say this so we can
Do y'all think mainstream sports media as we know it is dying, dead, or alive and well?
It's changing.
It's changing. Thank you. Right. It's changing. It's not dying.
Last thing I'll say about this, and then we can go on a hot take of the week. I'll say this. Not Shannon. God, I keep fucking their names up. Stephen A definitely prided himself on being the brother in the room. In those rooms. I'm the brother in that room. Bomani Jones isn't up there, right? Because Bomani Jones would challenge him on a lot of things. J.A. Adonde isn't up there. And I know these are some of the older names, but these are guys in sports media. But that's not too many brothers up there. They got the meathead jock black guy that comes up there, and he's not really gonna press nothing. So when T.O. said that, and truth be told, Max was really pressing his B-star on those black topics, I don't know, rubbed him the wrong way.
No, I did not like that comment. I will die by that. T.O. saying that.
Oh, I think it's wrong.
Yeah.
I think if we're having the conversation offline, I might say something a little.
He seems more educated than you, or something like that. That's fine. Saying he be blacker than you. Sometimes
I wouldn't have said that on TV. Now again, we have a conversation offline. I might say something like that. All right, Dama, hot take of the week.
Mine isn't necessarily just like a take, more than just a statement. Honestly, and I'm gonna share my screen. a lot of y'all need to stop projecting your traumas onto like your kids and on other people. I'm so sick of this notion that, well, let me read this. This is a guy got this big ass double XL pit bull chilling, and his daughter just sitting there, or a baby. I don't know if this is a boy or girl, but young child sitting there chilling with the dog. Caption: Look how dangerous this XL bully is. This is what it looks like to have responsible owners. Did this person quote tweet? You simply don't value your life if your child is willing to take that risk. Like, I fuck that all up.
We got you.
You simply don't value the life of your child if you're willing to take risks like this just to prove a point. I don't know how y'all feel about dogs. I don't know how the rest of our viewers feel about dogs, but a dog isn't a wolf. A dog isn't a lion. A dog isn't any other wild ass animal with unpredictable characteristics. Dogs are domesticated animals which can be trained to a very high degree, like this one is. I feel like it's easy to kind of spot a trained dog versus an untrained dog. And the amount of people in these quote tweets, in the replies, who are, you people who are like, but my dog is good, and talking about those people are the problem. No, dickhead. Just because you grew up in a neighborhood where Tyrone had his fucking pit bull chained up with a chain to a tree, and you were terrified to walk by it because that little nigga was just a rabid ass pit bull, that they had dog fights in the hood that you didn't know about, so them dogs weren't fucking trained. Just because you had a bad experience doesn't mean every pit bull is a wild goddamn animal, or every dog is a wild animal. Stop projecting traumas onto people and onto kids. Somebody brought up a good point. You have people in this world who are dead, terrified of dogs, and project that goddamn fear onto their kids. Now their kids are afraid of dogs for no goddamn reason, because you don't raise this child, so every time you see a dog, be careful, it's a dog. Oh shit, it's a dog, be careful. Now this kid is scared of a dog and they don't even know why. They just because it's a dog. Dogs can be trained. You can train a dog and they won't fuck up a child, fuck up a person, unless drove to that point, like you're fucking with it.
But if you're afraid of dogs, what you gonna do? Not be afraid of dogs because you just got a kid? I don't know. Like, I'm just.
if you are afraid of this nigga here.
Nah, he's serious, but he said it.
No, I'm like, if I got a kid, I'm walking by a pit bull and I'm legitimately terrified of dogs. I'm scared of dogs. Like, what the fuck? It's gonna be a natural reaction for me to freak out.
So why do you have a dog, Bezos?
For me,
he's not saying him personally.
Not me. I'm not scared of dogs.
Why are we being cardiac right now? You have a dog.
Niggas.
Man. The Uno reverse.
No. Here we go. If you see a dog and you're scared of a dog, you know what you do with your child? You just walk by. You'll walk by. You don't over-exaggerate. You don't project your trauma.
Daddy, why your hand shaking?
Yeah, you just walk by the goddamn dog. Especially if it's and we're talking about trained dogs. I'm not talking about wild
like you're not scared of a dog at that point. If you're just walking by the dog, it's cool, man. I get it. I'm not trying to be devil's advocate. My bad.
Because I got a stick for a dog. No cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, on God, you're right.
Christ.
I got it. Yeah, no cap.
I do agree though. It's pretty easy to spot a trained dog. Though.
Fetch, Sage. I tell a dog fetch in a hurry.
And that's why, because it just makes sense. It just makes sense.
You don't need to, man. Look, dog.
You ever seen somebody put a switch on a stick and tell a dog fetch?
Switch on a stick.
Fuck that. The gunshots, nigga. He going to hell. He said go fetch and hit the button like 10 times. Man. Again, Damo, I think that's just a situation of Twitter being Twitter, bro. I think, obviously, fat ass dog, baby smaller than the dog. You can be like, whoa. Reality is that owner 9 times out of 10 would not leave their baby next to the dog if it wasn't if it wasn't well trained. I think if anything, if you want to gaslight the parent, talk about the fact that, hey, you don't know what the baby can do to piss said dog off to the point where it has to respond a certain way. I don't know what the fuck the baby can do. Smack the nigga 10 times or some shit. It's a goddamn baby. We don't know what it can do. But them coming for the dog is kind of backwards to me, if anything, to be honest. And I'm not trying to, maybe that's a dumb take, but that's where I'm at. I'm like, if anything, it's not the dog being next to the baby. The baby just dug in next to the dog, that motherfucker be like, what's an eyeball? Let me just poke that motherfucker. And then dog like, what the bitch? Type shit. Like, you don't know what the fuck happened. That would be where I'm coming from, and maybe that's where they're coming from. But overall,
are you finished them burgers?
This is too much.
All right, yo, hey, I don't know who's in charge.
Tapped out.
Hey, wrap this shit up, man. Give me my channel points, man.
Who said I'm done?
Give me my channel points.
What was your guess though? How many?
It wasn't about how many you would eat. It was either would you finish them or would you not finish them and throw up.
Done. I'm not done yet. I'm not done. The stream is not over yet. Let me get my hot take. Since you want to be a dickhole. Damn, can't even get our hot takes a week off. Close seats in a basketball game are overrated. Close seats to a basketball game are overrated. I'm not gonna lie. You get to a point that it just becomes unwatchable at certain points of the game. Don't know if people know this. Basketball players are fucking huge. NBA players are tall as shit. So when I went to go see Hawks versus Mavs last year and it was getting close, what happened is these 7'3" motherfuckers would stand up, causing the other motherfuckers to stand up. That's behind them, and they're shorter. They're not shorter because the second part of the bench is still ex-NBA players, so they'd stand up. And then everybody, in the rows past, they would just start standing up. Once you get to a certain point and they're in the corner and niggas is, you can't see what's going on right there. You just can't see what's going on.
Were they floor seats essentially?
So
like it was flat. There wasn't an incline.
No, this was right after the floor seats. This was like the first row of seats, and then there's this little gap, and then there's the floor seats. So I'm telling my girlfriend because I'm like, those seats were sold out. That's why we didn't get them. But I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't even want those seats because as soon as people stand up or they're just a little bit taller, you're gonna be missing a large portion of the game.
So, I agree, bro. I had that same take about when I went to Beyonce, bro. It's a short guy problem, but hey. I don't
even think it's a short guy. Like you could be pretty tall. Sitting down makes you at a whole different standpoint. So, but yeah, same concept with the Beyonce thing. Those people that are in the lower bowl, they're watching the concert like this. You won't break my fall. Neck broke the fuck up. Like, come on, man. You don't want to be that close. You really don't want to be that close. I know it's a sign of wealth. After a certain point, if it's not courtside, just be in like the middle. It's the lower bowl, but still like the middle of the lower bowl type shit.
My dream seats has always been first row, second row, or the very first to like them row 100s, the jumps that you above. That's always been my top 3 seating things, and I've honestly argued that them row 100s, if y'all have ever been to a stadium, I like the number 2 over the second row floor seat because I like the idea of being close to the game. I ain't gonna cap. I'm there for the vibes if I'm there. If I wanted perfect, if I wanted the perfect watching experience outside of courtside, just stay home. So I'm there for the vibes, and at that point, I don't mind being like, "Damn, this tall bitch." It's like shit. I don't mind none of that shit. But simultaneously, I want to at least see like majority, see majority. So as long as I'm like elevated to where I'm above everybody else that could possibly be pissing me off, or there's nobody in my way, I'm fine with it. Same thing if you're in the row 200s, which is like more common. If you're in the 200s, that's fine. I just don't want to be 200F. You mean like 200B, 200A type shit. But once you 200F, now they ants. Now they ants on the goddamn court. Now you want to be there.
I can agree.
I ain't gonna lie. Can't relate to that issue of niggas just tall, but I definitely can understand it. If I was sitting close enough to where the Dario Sarges and John Collins start standing up, and it's like, fuck. So I get that, and my pitch perfect seat again. If it's not courtside, it is the seats you see on TV. As long as I can be seen on TV, I feel like those are good seats. The seats right there.
I'm telling y'all, he's a whore, bro.
That are close enough. Because I want to be close enough to where niggas hear me. Like I'm a heckler. I go to games, I heckle. I want to be close enough to where if I say, "Hey, that was trash, nigga," Kyrie. I want that. That's what I want. I want to impact the game in some way.
Like where the Steph girl was.
Yeah. There. Other than that, I don't even want to go for real. Because at that point, I'm like you. I could stay home with the Buffalo Wild Wings for this. If I'm going to watch on the screen, like, nah, fuck that. I want to be felt. But no, I feel you, though. I wouldn't want to be like if I don't want floor seats in the back of the floor. Like, nah.
Yeah, floor seats in the back of the floor.
It was literally like the game gets close. Kyrie and Trae Young are in the corner, and then fucking Maxi Kleber, JaVale McGee, Dwight Powell, and Christian Wood stand up.
Me, you ain't even saying those.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I get that.
Them the 7-footers.
And what's crazy is plays were happening, and all you hear is "oh," and me and my girlfriend.
Nah, doing this ain't gonna help. Them niggas 7 feet like 240. You ain't.
I sat behind dudes one time that stood up for every shot attempt, bro.
Oh,
like before, like pre. Oh shit! Like, sit your ass down, bro. What the fuck?
I'm not even gonna cap. I was taller than dude, and that shit pisses me off.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, hold on now, bro. Like, sit your goof head down. Either that or no cap, bro. Just stand up. But I'm trying to get accustomed to the view, and you keep a weasel.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, sit down, bro.
Niggas that hate me. I ain't gonna lie.
I would, bro.
Hey, I went to the Nets game, and it was long ago. But that one where D'Lo went for like 21 in the first quarter was going crazy. Oh yeah, I don't stand up every shot, but if it's a player I like and you shoot a three, oh yeah, baby.
That's different.
It's different when someone's getting hot, but I'm talking about every shot attempt, bro.
Oh,
no. Yeah, I'm being so serious. It's different if you stand up for every like Curry shot. Let's say you're a Warriors fan. It's different if you stand up for every Curry shot, even every Clay shot, nigga.
But GP3, bro, what the fuck?
The GP3 fast break layup. Right, bro. Damian Lee backdoor cut. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna hold you. The Lakers come down to Charlotte and we go to the game. Torian Prince, let's get it. I'm standing up for every three. It don't matter who you are.
And you 6'5".
Come on, bro.
Threes are different. Niggas gonna be mad at me, and I had to just think about that. The niggas behind. It was some young niggas behind me too, and they were short. Probably was mad as shit watching that game. I probably ruined their experience.
How do y'all feel about the people in front of y'all? Like, don't even like stand up like crazy, but they keep going to the bathroom like every 20 minutes, forcing the whole row to stand up.
I'm not checking your shit, but I'm gonna be like, something wrong with that nigga.
No, I am.
He's up to
because we can switch seats. If you got a bladder problem, we can switch seats. And I'm gonna say this too. I've only had this happen at football games. Man, stop getting drunk to the point where you're like stuff starts spilling and sloshing around.
Yeah,
because I done had that where touchdown, water's coming out me. All right, my nigga.
And it's drunken fight.
Relax, bro.
Yeah, y'all lucky I'm a fucking child.
Y'all ever see like be next to one of them little football, baseball, whatever fights? I was near one of them.
I have.
Yeah,
one time.
That shit is unrealistic too. It's just like it'll start off with something rational, and then niggas will jump in and be like, "What jersey that nigga?" Like it's literally Bloods and Crips, damn it. Like red, beat this nigga ass, bro. It's hell. It's hell, bro.
Yeah, they start off friends is the crazy part. All right, Sage.
All right, thank my brothers and sisters for not stealing my topic here, because I had 4, and god damn it, they were all gone. So as I pull it up, I'm not gonna lie, hot take of the week to start off the sentence. Y'all are too obsessed, and no strays to my brothers, my boy B Souls, my boy Omar, no strays, but I know they gonna call y'all out. Y'all are too obsessed with trap cards, too obsessed with reversals, too obsessed with gotchas. It's getting nasty, and you're starting to make yourself look foolish. And an extreme showcase of that I seen on the TL today was none other than the Tinashe Chris Brown shit. Look, bro, I get it.
Man. Shouts out to him.
I get it, and I promise to God, I'm not about to sit here and slander the woman's talent. I think she could sing. She was my high school crush. I think she looks nice. All that shit, I get it. And you know what? I'll even go as far as to say this. I'm not tapped into Hollywood, but fuck it. You want to call Chris Brown an evil guy? Fine. He's a bastard. All right, fine. I get it. But be fucking for real. Come the fuck on now, y'all. Like you don't even have to support him naming 5 Tinashes. Y'all sitting here and acting like 1, you do not know 5 Chris Brown songs, or 2, which I've seen and I'm scared to scroll, so I'll hide and unhide that. Tinashe got a better discography than Chris Brown. Oh,
who said that?
People have been saying that. People have been saying
Thank
that.
you,
Oh
Omari.
no, that's
Thank you,
crazy. I ain't
Omari.
gonna
People
lie.
have been
I will
saying
pull
that.
it up. I will pull it up if you think I'm
Nah,
lying.
nah,
Swear to God, people are saying that
People have
Tinashe
been
is a
saying
better
that.
talent
That's
with a better
gross.
discography.
That's
It is
gross.
in
Somebody was like,
with gotchas.
somebody said if she was a better, they said singer,
We'll find it.
songwriter, and then like dancer was the third one. And I was like, all right.
I
Yo,
can't
I like
remember
Tinashe,
Chris
bro. What the
Brown
fuck?
songs. I'm just gonna scroll and pray we don't get a dick. There's no need to name 5 Tinashe songs when this alone clears Chris Brown's whole discography. Like if you don't believe me off of these 3, I don't know what to tell you. Do your own Googles. Y'all gaslight me for not doing research. Do your research. I promise to God that they exist. It's nasty. Y'all are obsessed with gotchas. That's my hot take.
I think that shit's hilarious. Watching the amount of people, I think the funniest one, it was some dude that quotes with. He was like, "Listen, I know everybody trying to come to the defense of Tinashe, but he said name 5 Tinashe songs, and you niggas the nothing but slander Chris Brown."
I still haven't heard 5 Tinashe songs.
Yeah. He said name 5 Tinashe songs, you niggas just start slandering them. I ain't heard no songs.
I ain't heard not
I was like,
one.
that is true.
Hey, Damo, I ain't seen one reply that had slander and then said, "By the way, bam, 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 bam." Like that didn't exist.
But every
Everybody else
post,
just.
can you name Chris Brown songs? Niggas, 20 songs right here. Bitch, you thought 20 songs. There you go. All platinum songs, by the way. Boom. There you go.
The only thing
I saw some crazy glazing on the timeline about Chris Brown.
The only thing I'll say, because I'll never defend Chris Brown, and this may come off as Chris Brown's defense. In 2015, he had already did what he did with Rihanna. Because I don't know what you can say on Twitch. He did what he did with Rihanna, and R. Kelly did what he did as well. Tinashe, you knew. Sorry, you knew.
That too. I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah.
No, but she said she was forced by her label though. It wasn't that she didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She said the labels forced her to do it.
The week content.
8 years later.
Let me go delete that tweet then. Let me go delete that tweet.
Shit, you tweeted it?
Because that's what I thought too. I'm like, what the? I mean, at that Tinashe, stop acting like you fucking knew. But
Damn,
the question during
the label force.
The question during the pod was like, so when you worked with Chris Brown and R. Kelly, was that like a label push thing? And she was like, you thought I wasn't embarrassed during that time? Like, nah, that shit was embarrassing as fuck. But it was it was a label push.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not too much on Tinashe then.
I knew not to tweet that shit.
No, I did.
Joyner was.
Let me scroll.
That's Mr. 5 right there, but
let me see.
Joyner was goggling that shit, bro. Jesus
Mr.
Christ.
5-0.
He was in a W man's, bro.
I guess to nail in the coffin, I understand. There's a lot of people who think Chris Brown is overrated. People have called him next gen MJ even. So there's been Chris Brown glaze 100%. Some people think he's the best singer alive. There's Chris Brown glaze out there. Fine. But God damn it, there's a line, and y'all wouldn't be saying this nasty shit if it wasn't for, well, actually, I can't name 5 of yours. Shut up, bro. Just stop. Yeah, it's the same type of people that if I use the word sassy in a segment, that's all you see. If Dom will use the word goalpost, that's all you'll see. Like, all right, bro. Okay, you got me. Damn.
Joyner, suck him off. Peace out.
Because that was so crazy, bro. I'm like, really, bro? Really? This is my city's only representation. He's just glazing Chris Brown on my timeline, bro. This is crazy. All right. I want to bring up this tweet, another tweet. All right. Y'all see it?
Oh, okay. You getting some of the
I see it.
Yeah. So, Kick released. So, for those who don't know, Kick's incentive program is actually rolling out. It's actually like they're actually paying creators on an hourly basis. However, there's like the whatchamacallit, the qualifications is like 230 concurrent viewers, 120 subs. So it's nothing light. Like, you have to actually have some pull to get in. So they announced the first class of the creator incentive program. And Carmi over here quote retweeted, and she said, "My partner being in this program literally destroyed our relationship. So, I mean, go for it if you want, but please make sure you're continuing to prioritize the people in your life over money and not making them beg for attention and respect." So, apparently, her ex is one of these people right here. And also, for those who don't know, I think to stay in the program, I think we had this conversation on the pod, too, a couple weeks ago. Like, you have to stream 40 hours in a month?
No, 90.
90?
I thought it was 80.
It breaks down to 22 and a half hours a week, and the math is like it's like $16 an hour or so is what the math breaks down to.
Yeah. So my hot take is number one, bro. Creators, y'all gotta find boundaries when it comes to this content shit, bro. Cause even earlier on my stream, like we were coming up with sub goals, and they're like, "Yo, bring your fiance on," and that's one line I'm just done with. I ain't gonna lie. Bringing my girl on, nope, I'm not crossing that line. That shit is done with. But yeah, people just gotta find boundaries with this shit. Both from a content perspective and on a time perspective. Touch grass, bro. I swear to God, just please.
I think my only pushback for that is, and this is part of the problem with these programs and what people just truly do not understand. And for some of us, we've been gifted or able to walk into situations. But for a lot of us, a lot of people that are just getting it out the bottom, it works differently. I'm not gonna lie, that 90 hours a month isn't like that. That pales in comparison to what they actually have to do in order to become a successful streamer, because they have to get 239 subs as well, and they have to have that each month to continue to renew it or whatever.
And chat saying too, like 22 hours a week.
Yeah,
is like,
it's going to be a disconnect situation. You just gotta. I mean, I'll
but
try
also
to dumb it
that's
down,
22 hours just live. For those who actually do content creation, we know there's much more work that goes into this than just the 3 hours or live twice a week, bro.
And let me say, those are the ones that know that's how you do it right. The research takes longer, the clipping takes longer. Like there's so much more that takes longer, and it almost seems like, and we've talked about it before, so I don't want to kill it, but it almost seems like unnecessary work, or you're just playing around on the computer, but like you're really working. So people just want to understand that. Yeah, I don't like these programs like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I don't either.
I guess to throw in my 2 cents of trying to not get those annoying comments, I'll admit.
You don't got a ban, bro, in chat, by the way.
I don't know what's going on with the bans, but yeah, y'all ain't got to ban every fucking body. But all I'll say is there's also intentional content that you have to make. So like, for example, me going live post pod and doing a bit where I try to win with randoms on that build that I showed you all earlier. That's intentional content. But if I didn't have any plans for the stream, how am I going to get subscribers and followers for the stream? So I'm continuing to be in the program. I can't just be live and just say, watch me. That doesn't work. It's so many levels of the shit, and that's the dumbest way I could dumb it down for you all. It's even more complex than that. What I will say in terms of the program, obviously it's unhealthy because it also incentivizes you to or the programs in general, because it's not an attack on Kick really, but it's they incentivize you to stay in the fucking house. 90% of content, at least, stay in the fucking house. You're not socializing, you're not touching grass, and as a result you feel entitled to what you do, even if you do pop off. So when she's talking about this ruin a relationship, I can see that, because the nigga's making dollars at the comfort of his house and the comfort of talking through a screen. Now you feel like, I ain't gonna lie, bitch, you know who I am. Hit go live, 5,000 people. Like it does create. It's easy to get an ego in this content shit. That's something that even mid-tier to low-tier tuber sage done got put on quick. It's easy to get an ego in this shit. Seeing a tweet like that literally don't even shock me one bit.
I just feel like my main takeaway is like content creation, and from experience too, it's something that consumes, for people who are really dedicated to it, consumes our time, our energy, our thoughts, way more than just what y'all see on live.
Big example.
You know what I'm saying?
Offense.
Mr. Beast is a big example. But even personally, like I think about content like 24/7. I ain't gonna lie, it's unhealthy. So my advice is for just any aspiring content creators out there, yo, bro, y'all gotta set your boundaries straight, like that ass. That's
a lot of bread, man.
That's nothing that you should just like flack on. But
do you know how much you gotta be into this content shit for the bitch with Twitch TV and her Twitter handle to be like, yeah, man, that nigga was streaming a lot. Crazy. Yeah, nah, that I seen that. I seen Cammy Twitch TV. She said it wrong. God damn, you must.
That means she know.
Yeah. Hey, that means that motherfucker was streaming, nigga. Like that was.
Yeah,
I wonder who it is though. I wonder who it is.
She's a partner too. So like,
she's
active. Oh yeah,
she's a streamer. I've seen that name. She's a streamer, bro. Like for her to be like, yeah, that ruined our relationship, and she has somewhat of a streamer. Thank you, Najee. Thank you. God damn, finally something. I'm sorry. This nigga almost sold me in fantasy.
You're good. You're good.
Sage. He got one more week, but yeah, that's tough. I seen the Kick affiliate program thing. Thought about it. Wasn't willing to put that much work into that. Not for that shit. Nah, I'm good. There's no way, bro. That shit just seems ridiculous. And people comparing that shit to real life work and your 9 to 5, it's totally different. It genuinely is. I don't know. It's not even a comparison for you trying to, I mean, shit, I work 40 hours in a week. All right, nigga. Like you're not streaming for 22 hours a week. It's totally different. Like
it's crazy.
And I don't want nobody to get it confused. I think everybody up here, especially those that have had jobs, working 40 hours a week is hard. I don't want to take that away from anybody.
Yeah, I'm seeing some in chat talking about we haven't worked one. Nigga.
Well, they're talking about me specifically.
Yeah, you only getting him. No offense.
You
know y'all not talking. And I know y'all not talking about him. But dog, everybody else up here, nigga, fuck out of here. Niggas work they motherfucking ass off before this shit. Boy, you bugging the fuck.
But what I was gonna end up saying, and even we had this conversation before we hopped on stream, like low key, high key, in order to be successful, the answer is to stream more. So to think that they're just throwing up 22 and a half hours a week and then getting off and they're just the rest of their time is there, that's just not the case. Even outside of all the back end stuff that you have to do, your answer is gonna be stream more. It just
Souls, you forgot the sub goal for a Chatterbait stream.
Relax, bro.
It just is what it is. I want to move on to these last two things. Like we're gonna get out of here soon. I promise you. I know y'all are ready. So they canceled Winning Time.
That's tough. I ain't.
Yeah, Damo. I know you didn't watch the last episode. Yeah, but literally 13 minutes, I want to say, before it dropped, they announced that this is canceled. And the reason why I wanted to bring it up is just because I know we talked about it a couple weeks ago, where the book author was like, yo, we need high numbers. Like the numbers are good, but we just need to get higher. We need to get higher. Like, and everybody that's kind of affiliated with the show was like, yeah, I mean, the numbers are good, but we just need to get higher. We just need to get higher. And ultimately they just got canceled. They got canceled 1984, Tragic Johnson, the Celtics won a ring.
I did see that all the time.
Type shit, nasty. But overall, another good show gets canceled. And I will say this too: when I went to the theaters to see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is better than Spider-Verse, Seth Rogen was on the first screen before the movie came up and was very just, hey guys, I just really, 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 really want to tell you that I appreciate you for coming out and watching this movie. I can't thank you enough. Just really I don't want to say empathetic, but it was this pre-recorded message of him being like, thank you, just a real deep thank you message. I've never seen that with movies before. I may have seen it one other time, but I've never been to a movie and Robert Downey Jr. comes out and is like, oh my gosh, I'm just so appreciative that you guys came out, and tell your friends to come out because this is a great movie. And if you like great movies, you'll like this one. What's going on where they're canceling good stuff, what the public perceives as good stuff, and these actors and directors and all these people are begging us to watch their shit?
It could be good. Like it could be a good piece of art, good piece of show or whatever, but if it's not, the money ain't making sense.
It's with how the streaming services is, man. I don't know how the pay for these shows go for streaming services. I don't know how these streaming services recoup their money or how they tally up how much viewership will accumulate to making that much sense for the money. But how streaming services are getting these streams, nigga, it is very slim pickings for what's getting kept. And the writer strike is not helping. Like it is just that point in time. Everything is going through some streaming service. A movie comes out and 2 weeks later it's on someone's streaming service. It's just different now. Like it's genuinely different.
Hey, all I'm say is what you implied earlier or what you said earlier. It's just a strike to me. Strike making slim pickings out here. The Rock done returned to SmackDown. All right, like the fuck that nigga showed up. John Cena not full time, but like he there. Hey, that's just wrestling niggas. Let alone obviously actors. Like it's writer strike. It's a lot of levels of the writer strike that I don't understand, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But all the shenanigans I'm seeing point back to the same thing. That's all it is, really. To me personally, kind of just tough. I'm just disappointed because I was actually going to watch the show soon. Apparently, the ending was trash, and it had a lot of potential prior to apparently, but I wouldn't.
I mean, the ending. And you know what you just said is very, very true, Sage. And I thought the same thing earlier. I mean, the ending isn't trash to me. I mean, you know what's going to happen in this 84 thing. The way that they depict it is pretty good, though, because, we know that they're going to lose, but we're just watching how it gets played out on TV.
Right.
But what you said is, I felt the same way earlier. Why would I ever get invested into anything new that you have to put out? It's going to end in 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons. I just don't feel Fiona and Cake, the spinoff to Adventure Time is on there now. And I think it's a cool show. It's, it's definitely something to watch. It's a cool little show. There's really no need for me to get invested. Y'all might not make it past season 1. Y'all got 8 episodes in y'all. And y'all might not make it. So why would I get invested?
I think it's funny seeing so many people complaining about Winning Time getting canceled, but then the comparison, Winning Time's getting canceled, but y'all keeping up your Euphoria stays though. Shows like Euphoria get like nigga, Euphoria popular. Like niggas is watching Euphoria.
Levels to it, y'all.
Like, I motherfuckers is getting mad at shit getting canceled on Netflix. Niggas was mad that Meg Thee Stallion's on the new season of Big Mouth coming up, or Human Resources, whichever fucking one it is. I don't even know.
I think Human Resources got canceled.
Did it?
Pretty sure.
I wouldn't have
heard. Was it an HBO Max show? Is that an HBO Max show?
No, it's Netflix. I'll double check.
What you call it? Motherfuckers was mad about Meg Thee Stallion. Like, oh, this shit stays on here, but they cancel all the good shit. Motherfuckers like Big Mouth. Like, I understand the internet perception. When you look on a timeline, everyone on the timeline is saying they don't fucking like it. Oh my god, ooh, icky. Niggas in real life watch fucking Big Mouth. I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Motherfuckers saying it did, but that's
it did. It did. I just googled it. They announced that the second season was their last season.
This is kind of a side note, but like kind of not. Yo, have y'all seen the Billboard rankings of these Doja Cat singles, bro?
No.
They're high as fuck, bro. I think a lot of people are gonna be hella surprised when she releases and the number that she pulls, because all that cancel culture shit is gonna be out the window.
Doja got pulled. What? Nah,
well, let me say this. I think one thing I've also learned is that if the internet is saying it, it's probably the opposite of like actual public perception.
Yeah.
So the internet hates Big Mouth. A lot of the internet hates Big Mouth. People in real life obviously are watching that shit. The internet hates Euphoria. Child this, et cetera, et cetera. In real life, people are watching Euphoria. I just want to say before we get off this one, HBO Max has out of all the streaming services, the highest cancellation rate. It's at like 20-something%. I think it's over
more
25.
than Disney Plus. I thought Disney Plus
way
would
more.
be higher this way.
Any new programming, like 25% of the time, 25% of the time plus, it's gonna get canceled on HBO Max.
Oh, you're talking about them canceling the shows?
Yeah, them canceling.
Oh, I thought you meant like viewers canceling their subscription.
No. No. Disney Plus does have the highest cancellation rate, but them canceling the shows, HBO Max has the highest cancellation rate.
Gotcha.
Extreme last thing. We got to slander DreamCon.
Oh,
wait, what? No, I'm not doing that.
No, we have to. We have to. We have to, bro.
I'm not doing that one. Go ahead.
So
criticize.
Slander. Criticize. Cancel? No, let me stop. They got that girl about to paint. But so DreamCon announced their procedures because they're releasing their ticket stuff early. They're letting information and shit go early. So they announced what they're gonna do for their panelists. Now they're saying panelists have to pay for a badge in order to get into the event. Panelists have to pay for a badge. You just got to pay for a regular badge. Now, this is uncommon for other conventions, seminars, or whatever. If you do a panel, you don't have to pay for a badge. Now, some of them may be doing the day of, but generally you just don't have to pay for a badge to do a panel. Especially with our specialized experience with what we went through at DreamCon. How do y'all feel about the fact that you now have to pay for a badge?
One, I feel like they already did it. I said that on my stream. I feel like they already did it without doing it last year, with the fact that the last wave was before they announced like who, or at least when we got the notification of like us being on the panel.
Hope you boys had a good night. Domo, what your beat count for the weekend?
Oh,
Omar
damn.
was ducking the question.
Oh, shout out to Domo Glazer for the $10, by the way. Appreciate that.
You, man.
Appreciate that.
4.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I feel like it wasn't really. It was surprising to see it, but it's like, okay, I mean, this is how they ran it last year. I just feel like it's a little unfair to the small panelists in the room as well, because I highly doubt, like, you know, higher level content creators are gonna be paying that $75, but it's really for the mid to low level content creators.
$100.
Yeah, $100. But you know, I feel like, you know, it's kind of just a little bit of a fuck you to the smaller content creators that still pulling like members and visitors to your event. So
hey man, maybe my take hot. I don't care. After really thinking about it, after our experience doing the shit we did, seeing the shit we seen, I am not surprised. I ain't gonna hold you. When I open up that side door and let all them hooligans in to the fucking when I open up that side door and let all them Negroes in and we all bum rush Family Feud, I was like, hey man, maybe they need to charge us. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe we're part of the problem. Maybe they just everybody pay, because after that last go round of seeing the shit that was going on with niggas who was getting in for free, motherfuckers just getting off, passing off badges. Hey gang, you need a bat? Like, yeah, make everybody pay. It's their event. What are they? Hey, like, what are we gonna do? Be mad at you for how you run your shit? At the end of the day, if you don't like it, don't fucking go. Go to some other con. Obviously, this shit is Hollywood. I knew it was Hollywood when motherfuckers ran ads in the middle of Family Feud, and I looked, niggas started leaving like while they were running ads. That shit was crazy. They played fucking Mega Man ads in the middle of Family Feud. I was like, yeah, this shit's Hollywood. Omar pointed it out before. It was like, yo, Tevin was right.
$100 to get put on a panel? Sounds like me on this podcast.
Oh shit! Shout out to Cool.
If y'all pay $100, we'll give you a show.
That's cool, bro.
No, he's talking about we was on the Patreon.
Oh, the $100 personal episode of just him is crazy.
You know how many motherfuckers say it, man? Like, you know how many motherfuckers is fighting in the car room? What? Type shit.
But yeah, that was early days, man. Early keeping the buck days. But yeah, that shit.
Right.
You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. The fact that y'all niggas didn't even have mics, y'all didn't have fucking speakers set up for everybody. Niggas had to go out their way to do shit for y'all, and the niggas felt some type of way they didn't want to act right the next day. It is obviously fucked up. You're gonna charge motherfuckers to come when they're doing a service for you. They're entertaining these motherfuckers that are there, because it's not y'all. Y'all doing y'all one event, y'all getting the fuck out of there to your private sections in the club and having y'all fun. It's everybody else bringing their communities there, accumulating the interest. It's other people there bringing together all these different events and things that they're doing for your event, and you're just gonna tax them to just get that kind of exposure. On one end, I think it's crazy. On the other end, I mean, it's they shit.
Yeah, it as you said. Now I'm gonna sound like a motherfucking panderer, whatever. But it's always tough when that end days they shit. You can just not go. But I will say, obviously, I like even as person there, and I've got hella love for RDC. I didn't like the equipment thing. I didn't like that we essentially brought in the equipment. I didn't like that at all. That was tough. It was disappointing to see, especially when that he wasn't a kid, nigga was taller than me. But when dude was like, damn, bro, I spent a band, it was disappointing to see that. Like, that's actually like, damn, that kind of, like, not to bring up the low management thing, but that's kind of like how I envision that. Like, damn, that's tough to see. But in terms of like the payment thing, I'm 100,000% with Souls. Actually, I already interpreted it when I came back and said DreamCon was a situation where you knew a guy that knew a guy.
Yeah.
If you don't, good luck to you. Now, if you got motion, you got motion. But that's how shit was. And I've even viewed collabs like that, and maybe that's why I need to stop viewing collabs like that. That essentially they're like, hey, bro, this nigga can bring you the views for the day, maybe tomorrow, but what the fuck are you gonna do for your long term? I know that's a bit different, but still, I just I'm not mad as I should be. But like it's tough. They could obviously handle it better. I've always said that they definitely need a different team in there helping them work on this, because this is not optimal.
Yeah, the communication point and the way that they get across messages is like,
yeah,
dog doo-doo garbage boo-boo. Like, it just is. A price increase without explaining it is stupid. The panelist package, they slid that in not last night, but the night that shit came out, never explaining what it is stupid. So what am I paying for? All the stuff that they go through is stupid. This was their Twitter page, and this is from Nine-Tailed Fox. And honestly, stop hiring your friends to run your social media. It's cool when you're a smaller brand, but DreamCon needs professionals. They should not be making millions in revenue and cousining them running their social media page. This is their official Twitter page. We're happy you enjoyed them. We hope everyone took the time to experience them. We encourage people to explore other areas of the con and not wait outside of events that are already at capacity, smiley face. And again, for a lot of folks, that's not going to read a certain way, but that's unprofessional. That's unprofessional. The way they go about things is just unprofessional. I said it when we came back, it's time to get more professional, or just everybody just take it. It is what it is. Stop with the facade. Hey, this is for me and my homeboys to link up, which is cool. Like, you built that. That's you can do what you want to do with it. But it's me, my homeboys. We're gonna link up and we're gonna take advantage of what we can take advantage of and what we built. This whole idea of the community, it's really not for that. You'll have dick suckers that continue to support, and they might not even be necessarily dick suckers just because they support, but ultimately, like, they'll support. Like, you can feed them bullshit, but because the bullshit comes from AMP, RDC, Sunbros, whoever, Lil Baby, I don't even want to just bring it just to them, but we're talking about them. It could come from them. People will still support. But this whole communal engagement, et cetera, and then turning around and having people who help make the convention and experience pay to do that in exchange for exposure. Whenever I see that in the comments, I'm gonna have them go onto their credit card bill website, their phone bill website, whatever. I want them to pay their bill, and when it says credit card number, I want them to type exposure. See if you can pay your bill like that. Like, that shit is bullshit. But
yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But it's still it's unfortunate too. I guess the way I'm gonna word it, because damn, you right. It either gotta go professional, or niggas gotta accept that it's just a vibe type shit. You can't have your white vanilla cake and then put chocolate frosting on it. You can't. It's not gonna work type shit. And that's an inside joke for anybody out of
type shit. Listen, I think we had a good stream today. I ain't gonna lie. Big 1,000. 1K us.
Yeah, sir. I'm tired as fuck, man. Yeah.
I know you're not tired. You gotta.
I'm exhausted and I have to go live.
Zibe through it, man. You gotta zibe through it, type shit.
I'm not going to sleep because to start my outro, nigga, that build I showed y'all streamed on it, so I get a dub on it. In the wreck.
Omar after them
with
burgers
random.
clapped you how much for 100 jumping jacks?
If he's up. Outside of that, randoms. If I get desperate, tagging niggas in Discord. But I gotta thug it out. Gotta thug it out with that build until I get a dub, bro.
If you want 100 jumping jacks, you gotta go sub. Like, you gotta give me 15 subs on my Twitch. So, be so sick about it to people, man.
Peace out, y'all. I love y'all, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for the 1,000 subs in 3 weeks. It's our third week out here. Type shit.
I don't know.
Shit's crazy. I don't know, man. So shout out to y'all, man. Then we're gonna be rating Sage's stream after this. Type shit. So the fun continues.
Damo, say goodbye to the people, man.
All right, Chaz being mom for midnight snack, and we'll be back Thursday. Hey, man, y'all hit that fucking goal, bro. 1K, love you niggas for real. This is crazy. I love it out here. I might like the purple light.
This guy.
Listen, man. Big 1K in the building. I don't know. Big 1K in the building. A lot of niggas been streaming for years at a time. They just don't have 1K. Listen, we'll be going to Sage's.
Oh my God! Great worry with a 5 gift.
We will be going to Sage's stream.
Hold on. All right, go.
What was that? Wait, how many was? What was that?
That was 5.
That was another 5.
No, they were just. It plays every individual sub.
Yeah, we'll be going to Sage's stream after this. Chad, I'll let you guys down. I still have. Oh my God. I feel like I still got 6 burgers left. I could not kill them all during the stream. After a certain point, salted meat is crazy. So, yeah. Oh well, my next stream, Chad will have to decide. You got to be there for my next stream. So go ahead and follow, turn the bell on, all that shit like that. But for here, Thursday night, we are putting together a pals night, if you will. Pals night with the bros. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think you want to miss that one. I think it'll be something transformative. You understand what I'm saying?
So you started your stream?
Yeah.
All right.
That's why he's
Damn.
green.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid here, chat. Boom.
Yeah. So with that being said, guys, we will see you bananas next time.
All right, bye, y'all. All right, hitting raid now in 3, 2, 1.
Bye, guys.
Peace, chat.
Boom.
Well, not
Ending
really.
stream. Let's get a buck in 3, 2, 1.
All right, fellas, y'all talk.